Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hey everybody, welcome! Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 971. Fight Night! We're going to ride the coattails of the Paul Woodley 2 rematch professional boxing contest that is taking place tonight. And we will be doing a live review of it. The event's already started, but it's the first of 4 bouts, so no one cares about that. We will watch the fight. Okay, we will watch the fight. So just you wait. We will watch it. And give us a like. Everyone here, give us a like. Let's get some more people in here because we will be watching the fight and reacting to the fight. So you should do that. And what we'll do is we'll wait because those of us here running the show, appearing on the show, we're kind of watching the first fight go on, and we're going to wait for that to end, and then we'll comment on the one after it. So I want all of your opinions, everyone out there. I have a poll up. What do you think the result of the main event will be? Last time it went to decision, and Jake Paul won by split decision. Will it be a repeat? Will Tyron Woodley win by decision? Will there be a knockout? Who knows? Let's hear your opinion in the chat and in the poll. Also, tonight, I'm bringing back something I haven't done in quite some time. To make this entertaining for those of you who don't even care about boxing, also, I am bringing back the fabled 9/11 mode. Here is a bottle of Jose Cuervo, and for every donation of $9.11 or above, I will do a shot until either I am passed out or the bottle is gone, or I just don't get 9/11s, but
until you can't respond, like there's gonna be a point where you're too drunk to pour yourself a glass.
Is a ref gonna come and lift my arm 3 times?
yeah. I'm sending a ref over.
Yeah.
They have an Uber for referees now.
Is Aubrey in town?
I'm calling you a ref right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tyron Woodley wanted this rematch so bad. But Jake Paul was ready to move on to Tommy Fury. And the fact that Tommy Fury got injured, possibly by his brother chucking medicine balls at his gut. Lord of Nurgle says, let's get this party started.
We have a 9/11 already.
I like the sound of that. Bang, bang.
I got a question about the medicine ball thing. Oh, by the way, hey, it's me, Asterios Koganos.
Yes,
Asterios.
And we were supposed to have Dylan here, by the way, too. I don't know where he is. I checked in with him mid-month to see if he was still in when Tommy Fury dropped out. He said he was here. I don't know. Maybe he forgot. No hard feelings. But if he has the link to the group. He can jump in at any moment. Sorry, Asterios. What were you saying?
No, that's fine. I hope he joins us. Yeah, he was tagged in the tweet, so hopefully he sees that. It's easy to forget this stuff. But what was I going to say? Oh, I wonder if that medicine ball thing is something that boxers just do 1,000 times. I mean, like you guys were telling me, like the Furies are a boxing family.
Yes.
Maybe they're just constantly trying to strengthen their stomachs for punches.
Their dad was a high-ranking professional heavyweight boxer back in the day.
Yeah.
And he went to prison, and he is banned from entering the United States. He tore out a guy's eyeball in a bar fight over an argument over a beer.
Which beer? Miller High Life. I would kill a man.
Well, it's probably British beer.
I'm guessing pretty sure the guy was his ex-best friend too.
Was he his ex-best friend prior to that or because of that?
I'm not exactly sure.
You know what? The moment that optical nerve is severed, so is the friendship.
Hey, if that poor Asian man that Mark Wahlberg blinded can forgive him, so can the guy who Tyson Fury's dad ripped his eye out.
Did he forgive Mark Wahlberg?
What? Yeah. That guy
Mark
did publicly, I believe that guy publicly forgave Mark Wahlberg.
Wow,
Who knows how much money he was paid to forgive Mark Wahlberg?
What does he say at that point? Is he just like, hey, I know you basically blinded me through a hate crime, but all is forgiven?
Mark Wahlberg has been trying to get a pardon for that forever, and nobody will give it to him. And I'm pretty sure he greased the palm of the guy he attacked back in the day. I mean, Mark Wahlberg was like a minor when he did that stuff, so that's one thing.
Exactly. If you don't mind me saying, he was very young and racist. He was a very young but even at that young age, he was on an advanced. He was doing racism at like a 13th grade level.
Yeah. that's like that's like Southern comfort levels of racism.
He's in honors racism.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't see that sort of.
level.
Actually, wasn't he from Boston? Boston is so racist.
Yes,
Boston is ridiculously racist.
Yeah.
Wahlberg, are they Jewish though? Wahlberg, are they Jewish?
I don't know if they are of the Jewish faith. I believe he's Irish Catholic.
Oh, is he? Okay.
But look,
where does
I'm not sure.
Berg's not a Irish name.
Well, but Berg can be like the Hindenburg.
He can be German.
You know?
He can be German.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you could be like German, Irish. But what was I going to say? The reason he wants the pardon is so that he can run for Senate and be the first senator to have blinded a Vietnamese man in a hate crime.
You better watch out, Marjorie Green Taylor or Marjorie Taylor Green or whatever the hell her name is.
Jonathan Taylor Green Thomas. Marjorie.
Yeah. She's gunning for it. She's just looking for the right eye to peel.
Mm-hmm. She's on his tail. I think that we should let Tyson Fury's dad back in. We need more Americans with that kind of like gumption. Oh, you know what I mean?
He wouldn't be an American, right? He'd be a visitor.
One of the fight press conferences, they were in the UK and they had Jake Paul in a swimming pool, floating around in a swimming pool on Zoom or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it seemed like Tyson Fury's dad wanted to fight Jake Paul, and he was like, "You're lucky they're not letting me into America." Like, that was the fight I wanted to see.
Yeah, Jake should do a fight in the UK just to fight.
Honestly,
Tyson Fury's dad.
This dude in his late 60s could probably kick Jake Paul's ass.
Yeah,
honestly.
Didn't Jake fight in the UK against Deji when he did his first YouTube boxing match? I think that was in the UK.
I think so.
Yeah, go back to the UK, fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury would probably come in the ring if Jake Paul beat his dad
Tyson Fury
up.
would
Tyson
vaporize
Fury would probably,
Jake Paul.
He would probably run in and beat Jake Paul up if Jake Paul beat his dad fair and square, right?
Jake and Logan have been poking at Tyson Fury forever. Tyson Fury is not going to fight someone that isn't ranked like 1 or 2 in the world. He's not going to fight someone that's a nobody, not even ranked for a world championship.
Unless they beat up his dad.
I'm not saying it's for a world championship. I'm just saying the second Jake Paul beats his dad, Tyson Fury runs into the ring and just lays Jake Paul out for free.
He wouldn't even fight someone that's not world champion caliber. When you are the world champion, you don't fight non-world championship fights anyway. You don't do exhibition.
I think you're thinking of this in the sense of a match. I'm saying he's just going to run in and beat Jake Paul up for beating up his dad. It's like a family
it's a
thing.
run-in. Is he going to have a steel chair?
Yeah,
exactly. It's an angle. It's an angle.
You think he needs a steel chair?
It's like the thing about all this Paul stuff is it's very, very wrestling. Like they
Yes.
are the top heels in boxing. Like are there bigger heels in boxing right now?
And you're onto something. Before that, the biggest heel in boxing was Floyd Mayweather, and Logan Paul turned Mayweather face because people wanted to see Logan Paul get knocked out. Now, size and height saved Logan Paul from allegedly saved Logan Paul from a knockout. There's video evidence to suggest that Mayweather was helping Paul not get knocked out. Like accidentally.
We saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayweather was straight up holding Logan Paul up by his trunks, like to keep him from. He was like, he leaned him up against his body. He's like, motherfucker, you better wake up. You better wake up. I don't get paid enough to carry your ass. Actually, he does get paid enough to carry him.
He does.
If I could have anyone's life, it would be Floyd Mayweather's, because like he does all these boxing matches just for the money. Like, it was the same thing with when he fought the crazy MMA guy. What's his name?
McGregor.
When he fought McGregor.
Yeah.
That was
you know what?
Also,
and the thing is that Mayweather was never really smart to begin with. So if he gets hit in the head enough, it doesn't even really matter. He never knew how to read to begin with. So he doesn't have to worry about losing that part of his mind.
Mayweather's set. He's just going to the WWE. The moment he wants to stop getting hit for real, he will go do angles in the WWE. It's perfect. Billy, what do you think?
I think he's already turning boxing into the WWE. Like, he doesn't have to go to the WWE. He could just book his own boxing event against Logan Paul, hold him up, get paid off of building the next generation of hated boxing opponents, the Paul brothers. He's getting a piece of all of this. Yeah. Logan Paul got paid what, 10 million or 5 million for his fight, and Mayweather got 50 or something for it. Like, it was a huge chunk that Mayweather got, like way more than Logan, and Logan got a good piece too.
Yeah, and all that money, it just goes into like adding a fourth floor to a strip club? I mean, because that's the thing with Mayweather, it's like he's in the strip club business.
He is.
What a great life this guy has.
Yeah. You would really want to be Mayweather. I would have picked Logan Paul.
I actually knew a girl who was a stripper that ran into Mayweather at a strip club when she was working one time.
Did he punch her?
No. Dude lives it up in the strip clubs. That's like his main form of entertainment, which is weird, you know? I don't know.
He's like the mayor of adult entertainment in Las Vegas. He's like Mr. It's incredible. Like, he apparently runs like the best clubs, like with the best girls, beautiful spaces, fantastic food, any drink you want. It's like one of those apocalypse movies, and he, like, you know what I mean? He's like the last man on the cinder, and he can get you whatever. He's like a fixer, this guy. I love it.
Everyone who's watching right now, all of you wonderful people, giving us a like will help out tremendously. And if you use the regular social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook, find our post and share it and like it and do all that cool stuff if you could help us out with that. And we will start reviewing the fight when, we'll do the next one. So the next one is two guys. I think they're guys. It's their first boxing match. I'll turn on the sound. Actually, I'll do the sound now so you guys can hear it. I just have to kill it so the people out there can't.
The people. T-Bob's Podcast Review and Real News Network knows that I can beat both of them. It's true.
What?
I can beat both Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley.
Is that T-Bob?
That's T-Bob's Podcast Review and Real News Network. It might.
So
be
that
T-Bob.
is T-Bob, right?
I don't know if that's his actual name now, but it probably is.
I mean, he might have made a channel.
By his comment. I stand by his comments.
All right, so it's Mauro Ranallo on commentary.
Oh,
yeah, I like Mauro's voice. We got people in the chat right now. Their side quest is talking about the Soda Stream. Have you ever used a Soda Stream?
I've seen the infomercial.
I
My
love
mom's
soda
got a
streams.
soda stream. Someone says they make their own White Claws. Roger Wilclow says they make their
that's
own
cool.
White Claws.
Yeah, you could.
In their soda stream.
With, like,
You just
vodka
pour wine
or
in
something?
Is it vodka?
I would do vodka.
Vodka wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that's interesting. Throw some vodka and some I don't know, Kool-Aid. I don't know what you're doing over there.
There's something about a boxing match where the referee, the old frumpy referee, is taller than the guys in the ring swinging at each other.
Yeah.
These guys probably are like 125 pounds soaking wet.
That was one thing about pro
Oh,
wrestling.
he hit the dude in the back of the head, man. These guys are dirty.
Pro wrestling
Watch
looks
this hook
get
to the back of the
shortest
head.
referees possible.
Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, he clocked him. These two skinny guys are just destroying each other right now. It's
They're
the first
so
fight.
small.
They're just little guys. They're teeny tiny. They're little Polly Pocket wrestlers. Look at
It's
them.
like we're watching real life Pokemon fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I choose you.
So cute.
Punch style.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
little.
By the way, everyone, if you just tuned in, reminding you, 9/11 mode is now active. If you want to throw us a 9/11, $9.11 to help us reach our goal, which is already at 51%, I will do a shot of this stuff.
Ben's gonna do a scooter shooter and fall on his
A
ass.
scooter shooter guy.
A scooter shooter. Oh yeah. So Asterios,
Yes,
it's
sir.
been a while since you've been in a boxing ring. Do you have any intention to return?
I would only return against that one guy. Everyone, it's not worth it for anyone else.
You
Like-
just kind of bowled him over, too.
I want to hurt him more too. Like
You
if I
did it-
could.
You did it the right way because you were bigger and you just kind of closed in on him and you went crazy. Like, you didn't try to box him, you tried to fight him. You know what I mean?
I just wanted to hurt
I got a
him. yeah.
9/11, so
Yeah, drink up.
Let's get it. I don't have anybody that I dislike, but I would fight just about anybody for money and fame.
You know what though? You opened up with a total straight up like jab cross combination on that guy, but then you realize like, oh, I might as well just swing for the fences with this guy.
After that, I got excited.
That's also
And-
why you got tired before the end of the first round, though. And then
Yeah.
you had
What's your
noodle
game plan?
arms where you couldn't, even if you got a clear shot for the rest of that fight with him, you couldn't do any damage at all because your arms were noodles.
That's
What was your
exactly
game
right.
plan going in? And how close did you stick to it?
My game plan going in was to legitimately to follow all the advice I'd been given by my boxing coach, like simple combinations, like probe for weaknesses, speed, defense. But then when I saw the look on his face when I punched him, and it was like a kid on Christmas.
You felt bad?
No, I felt incredible.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I need more of this drug right now. The sweetest drug, exactly. And
This
then
is why Asterios can't have cocaine.
That's
But then-
exactly right.
But then his dumb girlfriend was like, come on. And it was, yeah. And why were they sitting in the ring? Who the fuck was allowed to sit in the ring?
It was
How ghetto was this?
very
it was
gay. It was
pretty good. It's Long Island. What are you gonna do?
Long Island. Her there made it better because she kept complaining. And I was like, and I know that's embarrassing him, which
Yes,
is
and
making me
distracting.
want to. Exactly, it was great.
This is how much of a misogynist I am. I've never wanted to fight a man because I hated a man, but I've wanted to fight a man by proxy because I hated his girlfriend. I wanted to beat up a guy because of his girlfriend, not because of him.
Can
But-
can you tell us a little bit about this girl?
This is just most women in general.
Okay, but you're
Yeah.
not a misogynist.
So, well, no, I said this might make me a bit of a misogynist.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. No, it might make me sound like a misogynist. It's not every girl. It's just 49% of women are annoying.
You know what? Actually, I've seen it so many times. Normally, when a dude gets into a fight in like a bar or something, his girlfriend or the other dude's girlfriend egged it on. Like, or like she got into a fight with some other guy's girlfriend, and then the two guys end up fighting all the time. I
was in West Hollywood, and this Persian girl was like mouthing off, and her boyfriend, also Persian, was like fighting with one guy, but kind of just trying to back him off of his girlfriend. She kept writing a check, and this other guy was Russian, and he had a whole group of Russian friends with him. And this Persian guy's like all alone with nothing but his girlfriend in her mouth. And he's like, hey, I don't want to do this. And these guys were like, you better do something about her, or we're going to fuck you up. It sucked. I felt so bad for him.
Yep.
And the whole time, my buddy was hitting on his girlfriend afterwards when he got knocked out. I was like, she's not even loyal.
So the fight,
she's not even loyal.
The fight did happen. Oh God.
Yeah. They just scooped him up a little bit. Then everybody dispersed. The security guards at the club were like, "We're calling the police. Get out of here!" And they got out of here. Happy Spanner says, "I'm a woman, and I agree with you, Billy. I know. Here's one thing I know about me.
This fight
even if I am a
stopped.
misogynist, I'm a very agreeable misogynist. I don't come from a place of anger, malice. I don't come from a place of pity or anything. It's very reasonable. It's logical misogyny."
All right, so the next fight's about to start. We will talk about this one and react to it, and we will be watching the fight. Everyone who wants to watch the fight, you'll see how we watch the fight. We'll be watching it soon, and make sure to like the stream. And 9/11 mode. Anyone that remembers old school 9/11 mode, it's still active. I got this bottle of the Jose Cuervo. For every Streamlabs tip of $9.11 or above, I will hit one of these delicious tequilas.
We have Mr. Captain Snacks Dono came through 9/11.
Oh.
Said, I dropped a 10 a second ago. I think it censored my message. It was a bit rude.
Oh.
It's my birthday. So enjoy a shot on me.
Hey, Billy, will you keep an eye on that?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 2 for my censored Dono, LOL.
Oh, it's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Captain Snacks says, 29 years ago today,
there's
my
3
father
of them.
ran across a football field.
Oh, my God,
the
there's another one, too,
and
that I missed.
kicked my mom's uterus, shooting me the average length of a standard stretch limo, approximately 10.93 yards. I've been kicking it on this mortal pain since. Love you guys. Love you too, Captain Snacks.
I don't like how it's become a meme to call me a dirty Ohio Pollock. I don't know.
That's the fish, the dirty Ohio Pollock.
They might just be talking about the fish.
Yeah, they're talking about the fish.
They didn't spell it the you know.
Well, what is this, a spelling test? Or
Well,
a spelling police officer?
If I was spelling Pollock, it'd be P-O-L-A-K.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Billy?
Our audience spells as well as Mayweather reads.
Cheers. Yeah, Pollock. Well, the fish is P-O-L-O-C-K, right?
Yeah, that's what Brittany Wright
the
said.
The slur is
P-O-L-A-K.
Yeah,
and she's not slurring. She's talking about fish.
Cheers.
She wants to give you some dusty carp.
Well, wait, how do you spell Kevin Pollak's name?
Okay, I'm looking this up because I don't want to mess up the great Kevin Pollak's name. I was talking so much trash about Kevin Pollak the other day.
Uh-huh.
I feel bad. He's P-O-L-L-A-K. Kevin Pollak. But then I complimented him on his cool podcast. He's got a great podcast.
Welcome, one and all, everyone that's coming to the stream. Please like the stream. We will be watching the fight. Vote in our poll. If you can vote in the poll, I'm gonna close the poll right before the fight starts and we watch it, and then we'll see how many people were right about it. Right now, I feel like people are only voting for who they want to win, which is fine. But right now, it's Tyron Woodley, 44% versus Jake Paul 40%, and then 16% say a draw, which a draw is very rare for it to be like an even draw. It happens, but that's the most rare possibility. So
was Logan Paul and Mayweather ever going to have a real outcome? Or
I don't think so. Listening to Mayweather give that like humble speech. First of all, I've never heard Mayweather be humble after he won.
For real.
Like, in the way he was like, I'm not 30 anymore. And I'm like, oh God, he's basically admitting why he didn't kick this guy's ass. Oh, dude, there's more. There's
Rat Lord Alcaraz brings up a great point. Wait, I can't vote for King Cobra? Rigged. True. If you guys want to vote for King Cobra, vote in the form of $20 donations to the Streamlabs. As many King Cobes donations as we get to the Streamlabs at $20 a piece will count. This is how much we love you guys. Not just as one vote, but 20 votes for King Cobra. We listen to our fans.
I don't know who the guy on the right is here. I know the guy on the left is like the commentator. I can turn it up a little bit if you guys can't hear it.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Nice.
Just a little bit.
Like that? Brandon Marshall.
This is Brandon Marshall. You could probably turn it down halfway from where it was before.
Okay.
To here. I don't know if it's loud enough for Asterios.
It's fine. I just want to see punching.
I just want to see smacks.
Oh, he's a pro football player, Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, somebody smacks somebody.
That is the coolest possible outfit. Look at it. He's making like old 1970s professor work.
He looks like if
true.
the Migos taught at Oxford.
Yes! He absolutely does.
Yeah. I think that's a fair assessment. Probably not racist.
Until you said that.
Now it's racist.
Before it was fine.
Damn it.
Looks like Jake Paul's gaining ground in the poll, too. Now he's up to 41%.
I think people realize they don't have to vote for who they want to win, just who they think's going to win.
Right. Vote for who you think is going to win. And I'm closing it before the fight even starts. That way people can't change their votes. Can you change the vote on a YouTube poll?
I was never able to, but I am also a boomer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Happy
I'm going to close it before the
birthday.
fight starts, though. That way no one changes it.
Snacks.
I remember so many idiots on the internet saying Conor McGregor could beat Mayweather in a boxing match. There were so many Twitter or Reddit threads deleted after that shit went down.
It's just people who wish that
their
guy won.
Well, no, they watched Conor McGregor in MMA and thought it was the same thing as boxing. Boxing is so much more limited than MMA. In many ways, it's like a race too. Like in a long distance race, you have to pace yourself. You have to be a fast runner, but you have to pace your speed. And it's the same thing with a boxing match, whereas UFC fights usually last way less, like overall time.
I also think that Mayweather was going easy on McGregor because they both already made their money and it didn't matter.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he wanted to give the people at home a show. He actually...
Conor was trying, though. He had a really solid jab.
Of course Conor was trying.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Conor was trying. Yeah. I'm talking about Mayweather.
Oh, no. Yeah, Mayweather could have ended it in the first round.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like people weren't counting on it being a work. You know what I mean?
Well, it was only a work because Mayweather could
He's
run
the
circles
promoter
around him in the boxing ring.
Okay,
you know?
if you're a promoter, a first round knockout is a nightmare for you.
Yes.
Because all the people that spent all that money, either for pay-per-view or a seat in the arena that night, they're not going to buy another one for the next one just in case that happens. They want longevity.
They want the Paul brothers hugging each other.
I remember. Oh, I'm sorry, Asterios.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, it's like I don't think anybody would want like a first round knockout, but I do want an 8th round knockout.
Yeah, something like that.
Especially because McGregor kept saying like directly racist stuff on their little speaking tour.
Yep.
Like because he's healing off like he's like Rowdy Piper. Like he was healing off big time. But I just think like McGregor was like, well, look, if I really hurt this guy, we probably won't work together again.
I'll never forget when I was a kid, I went to my cousin's house to watch Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks, and they paid like $40 for it in the late 80s, which was a ton of money.
Yes.
And Mike Tyson knocked out Michael Spinks in 30 seconds. And everyone was like, and that's how I realized like when I watched WWF back in the day, it was always perfectly timed. The pay-per-view would end in like at the hour mark, the 2-hour mark or whatever. Boxing, it was like, no. Like, literally, it can end way early.
Yeah. Tyson sold tickets even though he finished people in 20 seconds because Tyson knew how to talk. Even though he couldn't physically
he wasn't articulate. He wasn't articulate.
But what he said was vicious. People believed
that is true.
That he was there's one thing he said that I think sums up Mike Tyson's speech perfectly. In his voice.
God.
He said, I'm gonna fuck you till you love me, faggot. It's like, what the hell?
You know what? If I got a random phone call from Mike Tyson and I didn't know who it was, I wouldn't be afraid of that person at all until I saw him. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson's voice does not fit him at all.
But when people saw Mike Tyson, they thought he was possibly the real deal and he was scary.
He is scary.
They thought he would, of course he's scary, but they thought it was a whole other level of scary. Like he would eat your children.
He said he would.
Yes,
he
right?
He bit a man's ear off twice in a fight.
Was it twice?
He bit his ears twice in that fight. He bit his one ear, and then he bit his other ear later on. And then he got banned from boxing for like a year.
How did they not end the fight after one ear bite?
I don't know. Because of all the money behind it, like what we were talking about earlier, like they don't want a disqualification. There's all this money, like putting butts in the seats and pay-per-view buys, and I guess Holyfield wanted to keep fighting, and then Tyson bit him a second time. There were 2 bites in that fight. Which is weird that they can be cool with each other now. Like, Evander's forgiven all that shit. I don't know if I'd be able to forgive a guy who, like, bit my ears twice.
I wouldn't even care. I'm like, dude, if you bite my ears and we make millions of dollars, I'll wear these ears busted up.
I would want to murder that person. Like,
yeah, I'd give up a little bit of my ear for all that.
Oh, my God, you guys. You're whores. So these 2 guys are first-time fighters, and I think they're pro athletes.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Frank Gore versus Deron Williams. I wish they had like more celebrity beefs.
What do you guys think of the Ring Girls?
They're very pretty.
The attire they're wearing is like their tops are knit together, so their cleavage shows all the way down the middle.
Yeah.
I like that sort of look, but I would prefer if they just had full-on underboob.
You do like the underboobs.
I prefer underboob. Like,
do you like it when a girl has like the top?
This boxer, which
guys,
one is this?
Is that a Halo helmet?
Yeah, he's got the Master Chief helmet.
Here.
Oh no, he's got a Michigan M. This guy's from Michigan. No.
And he's got.
I want him to lose.
He's got a smiley face on his shirt.
He's losing.
Who
is this fucker?
He took off the Master Chief hat and put it on his son so his son could walk out with him.
Who is this fucker?
Without people knowing who
so he played for the Giants, but he played for Michigan too.
He's got 2 of his kids with him.
What's his name again?
He has a very pretty gentleman in a suit and white gloves.
Nice hair.
Guy is very pretty.
Yeah,
he looks
nice.
like
he just
looks
put
like
his
a
hood on his
manservant.
head.
Is he a manservant?
Manservant
I
Tecubus.
think he has a manservant. There's a very big cop with him too.
He's got a Michigan M on his robe that he's wearing to the ring.
You guys are completely ignoring the Dave and Buster's patch he has.
The Dave and Buster's patch. He's getting sponsored by the gang.
The Michigan shit negates everything else. Actually, Michigan is playing in the playoffs for the national championship soon.
This is Frank Gore. He was a running back in the NFL.
Did he play for Michigan?
He played for the 49ers in the NFL. He may have went to Michigan in college.
Let me see.
But he played for San Francisco in the pros.
No, he played for Miami. Why is he wearing that Michigan bullshit? Fuck him.
Is that a Michigan for sure? Maybe he thought it was Miami when he bought it.
No,
maybe
Miami looks nothing like
I,
that.
An A, an M,
he knows
and an
what
I to go with it.
He played for Miami. He must just be a fan. Maybe someone. They're doing really well after they beat Ohio State. They're in the playoffs for the national title. So,
does he have an NFT stick
everyone,
onto his shirt?
Everyone,
That's the NFT
stick
t-shirt,
around.
yes.
We're gonna watch the main event. Please vote in the poll. Please like the stream. It hasn't started yet. There's 2 fights before the main event. There's these old football players fighting each other, and then there's 2 women, and then after that we'll have Paul versus Woodley 2. So please like the stream.
It is absolutely an NFT t-shirt. You could tell because it's very ugly art that no one would want to own.
Why are there ones worth $2 million then?
It's all ugly. I can't. I know it's worth money, but it's ugly. I have yet to see an NFT that looks nice. Just pointing that out there.
What about an NFT that looks like a Bob Ross landscape?
That would be something because Bob Ross makes art that looks like it looks nice. It's not like a fucking ratchet ass monkey smoking a cigarette.
Did you?
What if I make an NFT of my pretty pink cock?
Have either of you guys?
Billy, I'm going to ask Billy a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you under the influence tonight?
He's at home.
Not at all.
Normally we're here in the same place, and he's home right now.
Yeah, I had a small bout of blindness last night, so I'm staying home.
Okay. You're a little randier than usual. I'm putting that out there. You're being extra saucy tonight.
I thought I was a little extra savage.
No.
A little extra Fred Savage.
Fred Savage is great.
Am I randier or more savage? And now I'm Fred?
You're engaging in some colorful language today. Well, look, anyway.
I used one F word in quote of the
You
most
immediately knew the word
thing.
I was concerned about.
Of course, I saw your demeanor change. I saw your but it's literally the one
Look
thing
at the
that's
height
burnt in my
difference.
brain from Mike
6'3" to
Tyson
5'9".
his entire career.
Look at this tail of the tape here.
When Mike Tyson said that, I said, holy shit, he's not playing with the same language we are. Mike Tyson is speaking from an entire different dialect than I've ever heard before, and his dialect is actual monster.
So, be honest, left or right?
Oh, my goodness. Well, look. Anyway, what if the M on that guy's sleeve stands for Master Chief? Did we ever consider that?
That could be a Master Chief M.
Could be a Master Chief M. It's a big, strong M, like the Master Chief is big and strong.
Yeah.
Wait, did this other guy have logos? Oh, fuck. I missed an entire
I'm going for him.
He
Fuck
had
this
some
Michigan
green
guy.
Fs. He had some green Fs.
Really?
They might have been from his own name.
Okay.
It's a basketball player versus a football player.
Yeah, the basketball player is way taller, but the football player probably has taken more pain, which it matters, right?
More concussions too, probably, right?
I mean, football is about
Tyron
pain.
Williams is a 3-time NBA All-Star from Dallas, Texas.
NBA is not about pain. Football is about pain. There's a difference. This dude's tall, though. He's tall and big.
But you got to run more in the NBA too, though, right? His cardio could be.
No. You run in football too.
You
They
go
make
back
you
and
do,
forth in NBA.
Yeah, it's kind of like soccer
Football's
on a smaller
forward
field.
charge. There's a lot more breaks. Like NBA is back and forth and back and forth.
Let's see if it's conditioning versus power. Who are you taking, Frank Gore or the other guy?
Frank Gore's smaller.
Yes.
So you have to consider that.
He's like
you have to
my
consider
height.
The height advantage.
Height doesn't. Mike Tyson
Frank
is
Gore,
like 5'10", by the way.
Frank Gore had more people come out with him, so there's more people that are going to be disappointed if he loses. So I'm going to go with Frank Gore for the win.
All right.
Also, Master Chief is undefeated.
That's
in all
true.
the Halo games and the Halo Wars. And right now there's a Halo Infinity campaign. He's still around. He had to face off against an evil Cortana, and he made her good again.
He made her good.
I'm taking the dude on the left. What's his name again? I'm taking him.
Williams, Deron
Williams. All right, I've got
Deron
Williams.
Frank Gore is
Gore versus Williams.
Gore is negative 130 in the sports book, meaning you'd have to bet $130 to win $100.
He's little. Look at him, dude.
I'm just saying what the DraftKings Sportsbook says.
Yeah.
The DraftKings Sportsbook likes Gore.
They're favoring Gore.
Yeah, they're favoring Gore.
Well, you know they favored Gore in the 2000 election as well, and we saw how that turned out.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, damn. Nice right hand by Williams.
Yeah, Deron Williams got that reach, so everything
he's got
throws
a lot
is
of
gonna-
reach.
Gonna be easier to connect. He's shooting down. Gore is definitely blocking more. Oh, Gore's coming in. Now they're grappling
you
a
can't grapple.
bit. Looks
You
like they're
can't-
about to power bomb him.
That's
Like,
not how boxing works.
Yeah, and that's the football player mentality. He's not
Yes.
used to stick and move.
It's the human mentality of like, I'm in a fight right now.
You're right.
Like, this is the first boxing match he's ever been in. Also, you'll notice they're only going 4 rounds, which is good because we don't want to see a bunch of gassed out non-boxers.
they're 3-minute rounds.
They'll be gassed out by the end of this
safe.
round.
Yes,
More
they
than likely.
will. Yes, they will.
There should, when it's two former athletes from other sports for their first time boxing, each break between rounds should be like a course of a meal.
Yeah,
And they should have appetizers here. They should have the soup and salad next. Then they have the main course, and before they get the decision, they should have a dessert. I think that's fair.
They should just be like, come back tomorrow night for
Oh,
round
no,
2.
what was that? He
roller
threw him
skates.
into the fucking turnbuckle.
Nice. Deron Williams is not
I
happy.
hear
but he's trying
Marvel
to
now
play.
like, is that a boxing ring? He flew into the turnbuckle. Dude, he's going. Williams is
damn.
throwing.
Yeah, he's got his arms locked up. The
This
ref
is
is,
a-
I think they might be cussing. I heard a little.
This is a
Blank.
normal boxing clench. Damn.
Yeah,
Williams is so
Williams
much
put
bigger.
Gore in. Yeah. Williams seems to be the one with poison grace here.
So if I were Williams, I'd be looking to score points. It's probably not going to be a knockout.
Yes.
And land as many punches with your long ass arms against this little guy. And I call him
not let
little.
this little
He's
guy
like
get
my height.
close.
Cheech in the pleb chat says, my stream is behind you guys. LOL spoilers. I'm going to give you a little secret, Cheech. Run our stream back just enough so you're just ahead of us.
Yeah.
It'll be a little behind our content, but it won't ruin the boxing for you. Or here's my next suggestion. Let us spoil it. Who cares? It's a fight. For those of you that take fighting seriously, haha, losers. And also, sorry, I said both of those last two things. Asterios, it might be me tonight. I might be randier than usual.
I wonder if like something. Did you have a bad day? Did somebody fuck with you today?
Maybe you're not aware. Billy's father passed away a couple days ago.
Oh.
He passed away last week, and I've been having stress migraines. I've been having stress migraines all week, and yesterday during our private show, or before our private show, I lost vision during the show.
He did. He's not eating enough. He's not eating enough.
So it's been a wonderful,
Oh my God,
wonderful
dude.
week. But yeah, no, I probably would have said the F word no matter what, though. In
Look at him run,
context,
man.
No, that says it. Look, look. If your dad died, you can say slurs. Those are the rules.
Asterios, I have not sucked a cock as an adult, but I feel like I'm allowed to. I feel like I'm allowed to say the F word in very rare circumstances.
Williams is landing the
with
punches,
proper
by the way.
context. Eat more carrots. It's not a bad idea. I should get some carrots. I had carrots last Saturday. They were actually tasty. I might have carrots tomorrow.
Carrots are great.
Yeah, carrots are great.
You feel like you're smoking a cigarette. Like you're a
Dude,
cool dude.
Williams is winning, in my opinion, like points alone.
Yeah, no, Williams is gonna as long as Williams stays defensive and keeps going for point, because Gore is clearly trying to
Gore
hurt
is
someone.
trying to throw the bomb.
Yeah,
He's grabbing
Gore,
him too.
Gore wants a knockout, and Williams wants to win.
Asterios.
Yeah. Huh?
I just had an idea. Can we hang out somewhere really classy some night and just have a cigar box full of finely rolled carrots, like finely prepared carrots, where you and I just.
If it wasn't for this stupid ass Omicron thing, I would definitely fly in for the 1,000th. Like,
Yeah, you're invited too, dude. You have no idea how many people are coming for this already.
No, I know. I hear it's going to be like it's like, when is it? February?
Yeah, February 24th.
All right. If Omicron gets under control by then, it's like, man, I don't want to die, but I do want to be there.
One of the interesting things I've heard about Omicron, and a lot of the people surrounding the medical field are hopeful that Omicron is a more contractable variant, but it's also
weaker.
a weaker
Oh,
variant.
dude.
I missed it.
Williams
Gore
got
get
hurt.
knocked?
Yeah,
Oh,
Williams.
Gore got hurt. Gore got rocked.
Gore looks like he's barely on his feet.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, we have round 2 over here. There's a
Gore,
little over a minute left on round 2.
He's
Did
done.
Gore just bow
Gore's
into
done.
it? Oh my
It's
God,
over.
dude!
He threw him on the
that
ground
was
like
the
he's
most
nothing.
savage. That was the most savage, out on his feet.
Dude,
punch
he
push.
literally tossed him to the ground and hit him.
Yeah,
it's over.
Gore flew out
It's
of the
over.
ropes. Gore flew out of the
It
ropes.
is fucking
Spoilers for
over.
Cheech.
Fuck Michigan.
Grace's carrots don't help eyesight. It was World War II England propaganda to throw off Germany about their development
You gonna
of radar.
keep going?
That's
I
true,
still
but I
think-
still
Is
like
it over?
carrots.
Yeah, I
Or
still
is he
think
gonna?
Asterios and I could share a fine box of Cuban carrots, okay?
He's
I've
gonna
heard
keep
that they don't
going.
improve your vision.
Gore's gonna
I
keep
just
going.
like eating them. I feel like Bugs Bunny.
The doctor's gonna check him really quick.
Cheech says, "Damn, Billy, I'm really sorry, man." Yeah, thank you, Cheech. I did bet on Gore, and he looks like he's gonna lose. So,
I also bet on Gore.
He's a
this
little
is
guy.
2000 all over again.
That's one
Gore.
thing with these. If you're betting on like an app and shit,
Yeah.
you never know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Two
Cammy
men
Crunch
in the
says,
ring.
Celery gang. I prefer celery over carrots. Okay, I do. I think celery is a
He's on the
superior
attack.
accoutrement
Williams
to
is on the
wings.
attack.
Grabbing
What?
that guy's
Oh
ass.
my
Wow.
God! They're
Now
like
Williams got
colliding
thrown out of
and
the
then
ring.
throwing each other.
This is probably my favorite boxing match I've watched.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Gore is playing so goddamn dirty.
This is I
And the
love
ref
this.
is like, "I'm a boxing ref. Please box." Oh my God!
They should
Gore throwing bombs.
They should build
Oh my
boxing
God.
around people like this.
Williams
This is a
is
very
like-
fun match. Oh, dude, if somebody gets
Oh.
powerbomb,
You can't hit him while he's down
again.
in boxing.
I think Gore, you can't. Yeah.
No, you can't hit him while they're down in boxing.
I think Gore dropped to his ass on purpose to save himself.
Well, he's
from
getting
taking it either.
counted to a standing 8, which is against you
he's
in the
good.
judgment. He's gonna lose
It's
it.
okay.
Unless
He's gonna knock him out.
So Gore has to either win by a knockout right now, or he's gonna lose the judgment.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I mean, clearly they're being a lot looser with this because it's a freak
It's
show
over.
that we're all paying.
Yeah.
It's
to watch.
over.
Oh yeah.
But it's quite the freak show. I mean, this is highly entertaining.
Exactly. This is not the traditional boxing that everybody would like swoon over. This is like top level.
Dude,
tough
Williams
enough.
is actually a good boxer.
Yes,
It's
he is.
it's pretty
Williams is doing
impressive how he's like bobbing and weaving.
Ooh, he got knocked there.
but he
though.
countered immediately.
Great. Yes, he did.
And there's
He
so
evened
many
up the
ones where he
points.
dodges a bunch of gores and Williams just kind of like,
Yeah.
threw
Yeah.
him
Pushes
down,
him out of the
hit him,
ring.
boom, dude.
I gotta say, Timothy Jones here in the pleb chat's talking about the Trinity right now, saying you need celery, carrots, and onion to make a good stock. All three are equally important. So a lot of people
You're
think,
making a stock. That's an entirely different conversation. We're talking about
That's the
eating them
Trinity.
like Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny.
yeah, we're talking about Bugs Bunny level Cuban cigar carrots, finely dressed and prepared for Asterios and I to enjoy in a way that gentlemen enjoy their beta carotene.
Gentlemen
okay?
of fine leisure.
It's true.
Roll up to a nice gentleman's establishment.
Is there another
with
round
cigarette
going on? They're
cases.
letting another round happen? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a freak show. I mean, look, they should have stopped it
Yeah.
back when they should have stopped it. Now we'll let the freaks freak.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
cool.
they're swinging for the fences. And there's a lot of
And
wrestling going on.
I think they're mad at each other. There's a lot of
Oh,
grappling
dude,
and
it's
pushing.
personal at this
This
point.
is great.
If it
This
wasn't
is
bef-
fantastic. Ooh, little sneak snuck on the punch. They're hugging it out, trying to
the
keep
ref
each
is
other
trying to
from
break it
the
up.
advantage. The ref should just start kissing them. That would make this match the greatest boxing match of all time. Oh my god, he's
Dude,
going
you
for a
can't
leg
do
takedown,
that.
dude. Gore is going for a
Gore
leg
cannot-
takedown on Williams.
Oh, it's over. It's
Gore
over.
is getting
It's
mopped.
over. It's
Gore
over.
is getting swept up in the corner.
It's over.
The
Gore
clock
got
is
hit.
still moving. The clock is still moving. The ref's like, "Hey
It's
man,
not
I know
over.
you paid
It's
me.
not over.
I know you paid me." The ref's like, "I know you paid me to give this win to you, but you got to do something, man. You got to get something in on him."
Or keep trying to
Damn.
scoop him
Dude,
up like a
he's
bunch of
connecting.
Tostitos.
This dude got into fights when he was a kid or something. Like the way
Williams
he
is
knows.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's throwing like homing missiles. It's great.
Frank-
He's
Frank Dank in the pleb chat says celery with peanut butter is good. Yeah, and the sky is blue, Frank Dank. I think we can all agree that a good celery, peanut butter, sometimes ants on the log with raisins across the top, delicious treat, nutritious, full of protein. It's going to get you through the day. Of course, we believe that. And yeah, vitamin A is also good for vision. What I need to know is why Roger Wilco is eating celery and carrots right now and also going to explode. Is this some sort of a dynamite concoction? We got Frank Gore and Williams going. 55 seconds left in the third round of 4. Very good boxing match for a couple of amateurs.
kiss each other.
I
Kiss.
remember when I found out that Jake Paul was going to fight an NBA player, I was like, holy shit, Jake Paul's going to get rocked. And then they chose one of the shortest and smallest NBA players ever.
Yeah.
Who's shorter
And he
than
knocked
me.
The guy
On
knocked him out.
Yeah. Well, the guy was good at shooting a basketball. That's
Yes.
why he had it. That's why he
was
could
a
play
Seattle
against
boy
people.
too.
Yeah. I mean, like, he was a small guy that was good at shooting, and that's
Yes.
why he was a pro basketball player.
I followed his career since he was in high school.
Yeah,
And I don't even like basketball. He was just like that guy.
He wasn't known
Carrots
for
and
his
blue
toughness. He was known for being good at shooting a basketball.
I prefer blue cheese with my celery. All right, Asterios, what was that?
No, well, look, if you're gonna just put a bunch of bullshit on celery, like, of course, yes. You know what's the best part about celery and peanut butter? The fucking put peanut butter on anything, it tastes good. But like, I think carrots taste good on their own. Like, yeah, you can add some hummus to it, but like, I can just like crunch into a bunch of carrot sticks. Like with celery, I can't eat that without ranch or peanut butter or blue cheese. I can't.
Interesting.
Can you?
Interesting. I can do both without. I actually think I prefer something with my carrots over my celery, but I'm not sure about that. I had carrots with some ranch last Saturday, and it was delicious. And I wouldn't have wanted to eat them without the ranch.
That's what I'm saying. But look, you put a ranch
Oh,
on anything.
dude,
it's
that
good.
Yeah,
that
that's
right
true.
hand
Jesus
is
Christ, you
brutal.
see that guy get hit
Oh
in
my
the
god! Oh
Oh,
my
he
god!
got
Gore's
paintbrushed.
face. Gore's face looks like he is like sad that he's being punched.
Yeah,
His
this
face
is-
looks sad.
This is the worst gif ever for Frank Gore. Yeah, he looks like he's in a haunted house. He looks like he's on a roller coaster and they took the picture right before they went over the hill. Oh, I see
Here's a
couple of shots
30,
coming in.
which means a shot.
That's me.
That's Asterios.
That's me. You heard the man. Would a person
So
who gets $30
Asterios,
lie
if you
to
came out
Yes.
for episode 1000, would you wear
Yeah.
the shot collar?
No, I'm old. That's the kind of thing that shows up in your medical report later. Where it's like,
Asterios.
yeah, he has an arrhythmia for some reason, some hilarious
Oh,
reason.
I already have the. It fixed my arrhythmia, good sir.
Well,
I'll
then
have
I'll
you know.
develop an arrhythmia. Then
I'll have you
I'll
know.
See, we'll talk after I develop an arrhythmia. What were you going to say, Billy? Sorry.
If you came out to episode 1000, do you have any food allergies in case I catered snacks for everybody?
Oh, fuck no. No.
Good.
I love you. I'll eat everything, and I do.
Good.
How do you feel about Chihuahuas, Asterios?
The dogs?
Yes.
They're so nervous and they need love.
Okay,
Like
okay,
I like hanging out with anxious dogs because I am also an anxious person, and I'm like, we'll get through this together.
Okay. Good answer.
See, I like
Perfect
I like
answer.
calm dogs, but I feel like I'm an anxious person that has that's very calm.
So
I feel like I'm the Incredible Hulk of anxiety.
Billy has come to my house to do the show probably over 1,000 times.
Yes.
And every time when he arrives, my 7-pound Chihuahua barks at him, and my 2-pound Chihuahua attacks my 7-pound Chihuahua for barking at him. And
They're
it
all
happens
very
every
nervous.
time.
Happens
They're
every time.
That's the thing. It's like that's what anxiety does. The poor things. Like the one gets flooded with fear, the other one gets flooded with fear, and they can't control it. The poor little guys. But but Billy was saying he prefers calm dogs. Look, we all want to hang out with like a nice chilled out dog. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Just like a dog who like the fawns of dogs. Yeah, of course.
The
Yeah.
fawns of dogs. Hey, I'm a dog.
I always strive to hang out with the fawns of any species.
Yes.
He can
Exactly.
he can fucking throw his ass at a jukebox and it plays the
Yes.
song he wants.
That's exactly right.
He
I want
has
to point out that
rhythmic-
Williams is sponsored by Dude Wipes, and I
Williams
am
wins.
a proud user
Final
of
round
Dude Wipes.
ends. Williams wins. I bet my bottom
Proud-
dollar on it.
I didn't realize he was sponsored by Dude Wipes. I would have picked him from the jump if I knew that, because Dude Wipes are I'm
Yeah.
a proud.
Look at
Patron.
the one
I
dude
used
in
to
the
clean up
corner
my
like
crotch.
puking in a bucket, and look at Williams like, yeah, I'm like standing up.
I use these to clean up my crotch after doing real dirty shit. I love Dude Wipes.
They're
Dude got his
fantastic.
ass kicked.
Yeah, Frank Gore did not get in where he fit in, but I
He
thought,
lost.
with the height advantage, it really would have been about that. Gore came down with his
Height
kids, he
advantage
came down
doesn't
with the Master
matter.
Chief.
Gore lost because he is not a fighter. He's a big guy that can tackle people.
Now they're hugging. They're being buddies.
I mean, we're talking about a super tall guy with really long arms fighting a short guy. I mean,
Yeah.
reach, Matt. It's more reach than height. Mike Tyson used his short stature to an advantage. He could get
Defensive.
under people's blows way easier and throw these like powerful uppercuts. That's what ended a lot of fights for Mike Tyson.
You know what I think might actually make it so you don't need Dude Wipes anymore? Can I interest you in a bidet?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
interested.
I don't use the Dude Wipes on my butthole.
I've been to
usually. I
Europe
usually use them on
twice. The
my lap
bidet,
candy.
I gotta wash my ass so hard.
It's you know what, you do it first, but it becomes easier. We bought now, Billy. I know you were saying that you don't use them for your butt; they use them for your crotch. And like, look, obviously you can't dangle your sack over
can
the
wash-
bidet; you'll get hit in the
Yeah.
face. I get what you're saying, but we bought a bidet from Tushy.com.
Isn't that porn?
Changed my life.
Isn't Tushy a porn site?
Well, maybe they're a porn site that's now expanded to the bidet business.
Oh,
went to Tushy.com.
So sorry.
I bought a bidet that's millennial pink. I bought it for my fiance for Christmas. She says it's the best gift she's ever gotten. We've never been cleaner. We're saving money on toilet paper. You know where I learned about bidets? From the genius, Randy Savage's brother. I was watching an interview with the
Lanny
genius.
Poffo?
Lanny Poffo said, hey, do you wipe your dishes or do you wash your dishes? And I said, well, this guy's a genius of glory and renown. Maybe I should get a bidet. And I did.
Yeah, I've known about bidets for quite a while. You can get a great bidet off of Amazon for $300, like a full Japanese music playing, heated ass jet massage bidet.
The fight
really good
isn't
stuff.
for another hour, everyone. Everyone
right. There's two ladies fighting first.
Yes, there are two women about to fight. Everyone give us a like. Please vote. Jake Paul's winning now that enough people have gotten to vote. Jake Paul, 49%. Tyron Woodley, 37%. And then a draw, 13%. You guys, you're 13%. You guys voting on a draw. It's like such a slim chance. Like it's less than a 13% chance a draw will
Asterios,
happen.
Yes,
have you ever used a pocket bidet?
You'll have to tell me more about that.
I guess it's like a squirt bottle that just
Who wins? It's by decision. They're doing.
It's probably Williams, right? Like I don't think they're.
I would think so. Williams landed way more like clear blows,
and he threw less punches, and he landed more of them.
Darren Williams,
not
40
surprising.
to 35.
Look, put a pin in that pocket bidet talk. I want to talk about that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Definitely.
To freshen up. Hey, but listen, I got this bidet. Look, don't tell my fiance. I got this bidet for like $80 from Tushy.
What?
$80.
9/11.
That's a fantastic deal.
And look, next year for Christmas, I am going to get one of those Japanese bidets that sings you happy birthday. But this was a good way in.
Do you remember, Billy, when we went to VidCon, we went to that house that like the parties were happening at.
Yeah.
And they had one of those heated washer ass bidets. It was beautiful.
Yep. It was in the master bedroom. Jeff Holiday let me smell it. He let me smell the bidet. It was very classy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially 2/3 of the way through our goal, and tonight is the last night. If you could help us get there, every little bit matters. 9/11 mode is on. Ben is getting appropriately toasted.
I am fucked up already.
For real. But thank you, Drunken Mechanic Raymond.
If you haven't
Rapper
noticed,
Alcaraz.
I haven't
Happy
drank
birthday,
on the
thank
show
you.
in many months, and it's because I haven't been drinking this whole time. And now this is the first time I drank in a while. And I've been working out and lifting every day. Tomorrow's the first morning, probably. I'm not going to do any of that.
So, do you only drink when Marvel movies come out now?
No, you and me. Well, yeah. We went to that.
Eternals.
Yeah. I've
I think
given
that was
up
the last
like
time.
a lot of drinking. Like I don't drink a lot anymore.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man's out this weekend, so I was just wondering if you celebrate Marvel releases with a little beverage.
I didn't even know. No, because I wasn't aware.
Yeah, it's funny though.
Yeah.
Mr. Captain Snacks again, happy birthday. Fixed Soul, thank you. Brittany Wright, thank you. Lord of Nurgle, thank you. Appreciate all the support tonight, guys. I do. Appreciate the support. Oh yeah. Is this guy's Ariel Van Way or something?
Actually, he's the nephew of a guy we had on DP back in the day, Gad Sad. He's
really?
the nephew of that guy. Yeah.
That's funny.
Is that a 9/11?
No, to hell with that. Says you don't have to take a drink from me. How about a big puff of your vape instead?
Okay.
I got this one.
I'll do it too. I'll tell you what, I appreciate that because, like, this shit. I have become
Comfortably numb.
No, I was gonna say retardedly drunk.
True.
Retardedly drunk.
Roger Wilco says the $80 Tushy one is all you need. I know it's all you need. But when you talk about exorbitance, when you talk about major booty splashability, we're talking about the $300.
Ooh,
sorry, the smoke got up in my nostril. The smoke got up in my nostril and had me all flustered. The vape got up in my nostril.
Do you have something you could do at maybe the $600 mark, since you don't have to drive home tonight?
No, I probably shouldn't because I want to make sure I'm not putting anything in my body right now that isn't comfortable because I need to get through these migraines.
Could I put something comfortable into your body?
If you have a very, very attractive transgender dwarf, I will let a very attractive transgender dwarf peg me.
What if I cut my legs off below the knee?
And again, I don't mean you're fairly attractive, Ben. I said very attractive. Very attractive.
Okay.
Patty James, we're watching the fight tonight. It's fight night, Chris. It's fight night, Chris. And Gore lost to Williams. And I don't remember what happened in the first match because we kind of passed over that one.
I see people in the chat, when does the fight start? About another hour. We've been talking about the fight before the fight starts. We're going to watch the fight soon. Please like the stream. Please vote in our poll. Jake Paul is winning. Is that because there's so many YouTube fans of Jake Paul on YouTube? Maybe. Right? 51%?
I think Jake Paul's already got the win before too, right? So there's that going for him.
I will say Tyron Woodley, if he can hit Jake Paul square once, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyron Woodley, if he could just clock Jake Paul solid once, I believe it's over. I don't think Jake Paul has ever been clocked, really.
Yeah. In the fights I've seen, I've never really seen him get rocked. I know what you're saying.
And I've heard Joe Rogan, I almost said Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan talk about Jake, hype up Jake. And I'm like, who's paying you, dude? Like, who's paying you?
I don't think anybody's paying him. I think he understands.
Joe Rogan knows fighters. He's hyping up Jake. Dude, Jake gets hit once, it's over.
I think that
he gets hit really good once, it's over. He's not a scrapper.
Jake Paul is a 220 favorite over Tyron Woodley, a negative 220 favorite.
Is he? Let me put. Fuck. I'm gonna vote.
But remember, Gore was highly favored as well, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna bet $20 on this shit right now.
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna need to do that as soon as you take a shot.
Oh, I got another one. Oh God.
Hell yeah, you Goose Juice says I'm enjoying this stream with a West Malay beer and I didn't see the rest. Goose Juice, thank you, buddy. Oh, okay. I don't know who these two women are, but they look pretty cool. Goddamn, they look like burger
Yeah,
machines.
it's gonna be a women's bout before the main event. I love how the women put their hair in cornrows too.
It looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that like these are just then for the women's match, they're like, hey, let's get real boxers who can really fight and really want to kill each other. Because they're showing us clips of these women boxing and not shooting a basketball or finding a dead guy in the woods. Billy, how many shots has Ben taken, do you reckon?
I would say too many. Goose Juice says, I'm enjoying the stream with a West Mall beer and a bowl of homemade chili mac, but no cheese. Not bad.
Healthy.
I like that.
The healthier choice. Look, we all want to put cheese on everything all the time. Cheese rules. It's tough. I've dug deep into my bag of tricks for tonight. It's a little bit late here in New York City. But God damn it. I will stay up until 2 a.m. if I can get the opportunity to see a Paul get a concussion.
Yeah.
I
What's your
just want to see
favorite
them get
borough?
hurt.
What is your favorite of the boroughs, Asterios?
Manhattan.
Is it?
It's the one with all the stuff in it. And look, because it's like in New York, when we say like I'm going to the city, it means I'm going to Manhattan. So if we're calling it the city, then it's where you want to be. You know what I mean?
All right.
I went to Staten Island once, just one time.
Dude, I was just about to mention that. I've been to New York City 3 times in my life.
Yeah.
And I've been to Staten Island every time. It's some of the best Italian food you can have.
Yes.
This side of the Atlantic. Which
Yes,
I've been to Rome and have had Italian food. So
yeah. That's where that's where like all the really good food is, the really good shopping, the really shitty people. It's Staten Island. Like Staten Island is like it's like the capital of COVID.
you got to
on the
take the
East
ferry,
Coast.
right?
You can take the ferry. I can take a bus because I just go over the bridge because I live pretty far south in Brooklyn. But
I would take the ferry from Battery Park in South Manhattan. Yeah.
And you could take the ferry from down by the World Trade Center or by the Freedom Tower now. Which, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys have ever been, but it's just a shopping mall now, and everybody likes it and nobody complains.
The Freedom Tower?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, hold on though.
It's
like
also an
there's a
incredible elevator
memorial and
experience.
there's like this weird elevator you can take to the top.
Yeah, yes. All those things are true.
Yeah.
There's a memorial and there's an elevator, but there's also an Italy. And I'm telling you right now, again, I am not complaining. I'm taking Sriracha to Italy tomorrow.
Take
What's
Sriracha to Seattle.
I would, you know what? If we can afford the tickets, absolutely. Like
For episode 1000, bitch.
I know.
Or how about this?
She'd wear a cool outfit too. She'd look really cool.
How about this? Come for episode 1003, and then you all can have your own episode and not have to share it with anybody.
That's true. And I want both of you.
I know, right?
I want both of you on the couch.
I just want you alone with us.
I'll stay longer, or I'll show up for $9.99 or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
yes.
I'll bring her. All right, she's in. All right, she's coming whether she likes it or not. But what was I going to say?
Doesn't like it. If she doesn't like it, this wasn't my idea. Okay, I'm a sweet boy.
It's all mine. It's fine.
He's a liar.
Look, she already said yes. It's too late. She said yes. We're getting married.
Awesome.
But Italy is like in Italy you can eat. It's amazing. They have like $1,000 piece of cheese there the size of a wagon wheel.
Oh, I know. When I was in Rome, I would buy that shit like big like bags of venison and like veal and all that shit. It was insane. And
do they ship it home to you or what?
And no. I would cook it up in the apartment that I lived in, like in the Trevi Fountain neighborhood. And they'd be like pounding out veal and shit, and I go buy it and we cook it up in a pan.
The real Mr. Beast is in our chat right now asking who wants $1 million. Real Mr. Beast, we don't need $1 million. You spend that on cool content like Squid Games revivals and stuff.
Buy a house for a homeless person. It's nice of you to offer, but it's Christmas. There's someone who needs it more than us.
Thank you, real Mr. Beast. I appreciate you.
That's where your burgers are great.
I love the Mr. Beast burgers. There's one right up the road from me.
So let's judge it by the entrances. The two ladies that are about to make their entrance into the ring. Gutierrez.
That guy said Miriam Gutierrez like it was his favorite 2 words in the English language. Good for that guy. I love this guy. Gutierrez is coming out alone. Oh, she's doing like a pre-fight animation sequence. Like she's like, it's like a Street Fighter. She's doing little dances and stuff. Okay.
She's Spanish.
She's from Spain.
Spain.
Got a lady cop with her. She's got a lady cop. She's got a bunch of guys who are shorter than her, smart, good optics.
Yeah, her team being shorter than her is great. The one cop that came up with the last guy was gigantic.
He was bigger than the guy. Yes.
This
absolutely.
lady cop looks like she might be a child care worker though. Or like maybe she's a undercover detective at the Amish.
Look, she looks like she might be a member of 21 Jump Street. Absolutely. You know, looks like the best crossing guard on the force. Yeah. You know?
I like how the beat cop that's fully suited also has his mask on when barely anybody else in this picture has their mask on. It's supposed to be mandated from the police themselves. Because actually, no, I think there might be a cop behind him too with his mask off. It's so weird to see so many people without masks and so few with. That's Florida for you, right?
A lot of people are ready to die. And, like, can you blame them?
They look like the same person. I just want to point out these two women that are about to fight look like they're the same person.
They look, and their builds are also very similar. Like they're so far evenly matched. Yeah, they both have similar hairstyles.
Real Mr. Beast says donate to Team C's and Team Trees. Team C's and Team Trees. Team C's is doing very well. Team Trees did very well.
Yeah, donate to all the good causes. Yeah,
like Team C's, like Team Trees, like Drunken Peasants. We're 70.42% away from our goal. All we need right now is a little bit of love and a whole lot of luck. I like how they still have ring girls for the women fighters. I thought they might have had a couple.
I would
of
like if the very attractive
dudes.
Ring girls would fight each other.
You mean like the Bud Light cat fight girls?
Brought in panties match.
Yeah. From Puerto Rico. Joe Rogan's Tesla just crashed into the ring. There were no survivors. That's so sad.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm liking
here
it.
she comes. The world. She is
Please.
the world champion. So give her like a little glitz and glamour, right?
Yeah, I like her intro so far.
Yeah, me too.
Serrano? Is that
Amanda Serrano? Amanda Serrano is wearing like a cool, like a.
She Puerto Rican.
It's like a cheerleader skirt. It looks.
Is she about to
like
come down on a
friendly
water
dress
slide?
Or something. Oh yeah. She's on a log
She comes down on a water slide. This is the best day of my life. Oh, this is a cute intro. She's sliding. She's coming up out of the ground. There's smoke coming out. Is this just a ramp or is it okay? It's a ramp. I thought it was a slide. I really thought she was going to slide
I thought it was
down.
a conveyor belt or something. No,
yeah, like there's going to be sushi coming after her.
they're making her waste all of her energy walking. This I really like. Amanda
Look,
Serrano has
I'm
like
serious. Like,
Yeah?
even if everyone loves you, like you're wasting your energy. Right now, like that could be energy.
This
in
could
the
be
ring.
a warm up stride. This could be part of the warm up.
No, she needs every last bit of energy to win this fight. Like it does. Like,
I mean, she is the world champion. Could she be doing something wrong?
She's
here?
kind of cute and she has like a nice smile and everything.
This is the problem, Ben. This is the world champion. You're deducing her to her smile. I think her hop is a great strategy. I think that the fact that she has a gigantic
she might get
man
knocked
next
out.
to her.
No, look. I want to say I agree with Ben. First off, I like the winking and the smiling she's doing. She's very personable. She reminds me of a face Bailey. B, I also agree with Ben on the energy. If it were me, I would want to be like carted down there. Like I'll sit in the shop and cart. I'll be asleep until the moment of the match. Like the bell ringing would wake me up. Like that's how much energy preservation I'd want.
Yeah, I can see that. But my thought is she's the world champion. She knows best. The only thing I can question her on is why that entrance wasn't a water slide.
A water slide would have been. Look, you're the world champion. You deserve a water slide. I think we could all agree on that.
I wouldn't come to the ring anything less than a water slide if I was world champion. And to top that off, Owen Weeks in the chat says that Mr. Beast is a fake Mr. Beast YouTube. And I got to say, if that's true, then I want to thank the real fake Mr. Beast for coming in here and offering $1 million. Of course it wasn't real Mr. Beast. Are you kidding me, guys? How many of you guys just got scammed $1 million Nigerian dollars from Nigerian Mr. Beast? How could you guys?
But wouldn't the real Mr. Beast pretend to be a fake Mr. Beast for one of his like prankish videos?
Oh my God,
where he's
you're
like,
right.
I'm Mr. Beast, and they didn't think I was Mr. Beast, and I offered them $1 million, and they said no. That's a thumbnail.
Right. You're
Put
right.
the white outline, the white 3-point outline around him, ship it on the internet.
You are right. Oh wow. And I gotta say this. I know Ben, and I know Ben well enough to say he's looking real thirsty right now. Anybody who wants to donate a $9.11 dono is gonna give Ben a drink.
Now, guys, Ben is doing a lot of blinking, and I don't know if it's Morse code, if he wants help, or if he's sweating in his eye. Ben, I'm going to legitimately ask you: are you sweating in your eyes? Is that the problem?
Yes.
Do you want to get a towel? We can hold down the show if you want to get a towel for your eyes. It's okay, I promise. Because you know what? I do the same thing. When I'm on camera, I'll just keep blinking, and it drives Sriracha crazy. And Sriracha goes, we could stop tape so you can wipe your eyes. I'm like, no, I'll never stop.
No, Asterios, I will never stop.
Okay, it's up to you. Just know me and Billy can handle it if you want for just a minute.
Yeah, we can do it for 1 minute. No
minute.
towel, more 9/11 donations. If we get a 9/11 donation in every minute, Ben can't leave to get that towel. But it's got to come in at every minute.
If you want to stop him getting the towel. Listen, guys, if you're on Ben's side and you don't think he needs that towel, you got to pledge at least $9.11. Keep this guy drinking. Oh, my God, he's more than halfway through the bottle. I've never been on stream with a Ben this affected, and he is still the most professional out of the three of us. He's
very
like,
true.
He's coming up with incisive questions. He's keeping it moving. You can put the alcohol in the host, but you can't take the host out of the host.
It's true. You can't take the host out of the ghost. And if you want Ben to go ghost, just one 9/11 dono might put him into
Let's
spooky
take
territory.
a look at these two ladies, though. Like, who is she's the real deal, which is Evander Holyfield's moniker.
And also Bill McNeil's moniker.
Yep. Oh my God! I picked the girl on the right.
I also picked the girl on the right. The girl who looks like a murderous Blossom from the TV show Blossom.
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess.
Yes.
I know good
Ain't
a reason for getting old. You're depressed. But your pen and pencil, I'll give you a piece of my mind.
Okay, I definitely
Opinion Nation. The sun Immortal Dave donated.
Yeah, I definitely saw Morton Dave with the 911. Morton Dave with the 911, and Laser is in the chat. Laser Beam's in the chat, and it looks like is confirming that this is the real Mr. Beast. Laser's on his second account right now. So guys, we have all these huge YouTubers here to watch the fight with us.
Of course.
The least we can do is give some 911s.
Stop all your fussing.
Stop all your fussing. So at least
Go
we
out
can do.
and walk in the sun for a while. Now, Ben, we just want to remind you, we don't want to be rude, but you were given another donation. You might want to drink a little more. Just reminding you. Reminding you. Oh, wow. Look, an actual boxing match. People are really throwing punches and they're really defending. Holy shit. Oh, God, the champ's got the champ's got Gutierrez in the corner already.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh, my God, it's over.
This is easy
It's over.
peasy lemon squeezy. The champ's got her like skirt tassels are just swinging with every punch. It's like
she's like
washing machine.
a centurion in battle.
Yeah,
She's
but
like
this is also women's boxing, so that was 140 connected punches, and the girl's still fighting back.
So seriously, Mr. B showed up, and we were just like, "Oh, hi, Mr. B."
It's definitely the real. Probably not Mr. Beast, is what I'm saying.
No, look,
probably not. Would the real Mr. Beast have a check mark like next to his name?
I don't know. I think the real Mr. Beast wouldn't need a check mark because he writes checks.
Exactly. Though that's the real mark. Now here's the thing. No, Ben, it was the real Mr. Beast. What do you want us to fall all over ourselves? Like, we got a celebrity. Mr. Bo, Mr. It's like, no, he wants to be treated like normal people. Hey there, Mr. Beast. Thanks for watching the fight with us. You do cool things with your money, and you're making the world a better place. That's all.
Good job.
He wants to all day. He's getting treated like he's not a regular person. Hey, from one entertainer to another, congratulations. Happy holidays.
Why they want me to be so drunk before the fight starts?
This Mr. Beast is now saying I'm not real and I'm 11. Hold on. Are you telling me the real Mr. Beast is 11? How can an 11-year-old do so well on YouTube?
That would explain a lot of his decisions. Who decides to give $1 million to a stranger on the street? An 11-year-old.
Sounds like an 11-year-old to me.
Yeah. I'm going to make my own Squid Games. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like an 11-year-old. I want to have a Halo birthday party.
All 11-year-old stuff. I knew it all along. One thing I love about Drunken Peasants podcast is we could be live with the real Mr. Beast anytime we want. That's the beauty.
That's not even the most interesting thing happening right now. The most interesting thing happening, of course, is
this boxing match.
These two ladies just going at it, hammer and tongs, bibbity bobbity boo.
Serrano came in with a flurry of punches, and Gutierrez. How do you pronounce that? Gutierrez. Gutierrez is still in the game. She looks a little worse for wear from the beginning, but she is going. And I gotta say that with the real Mr. Beast here, I think our champion Serrano is going to retain, and those are the two most interesting things happening right now.
And that's it. Isn't that right, Ben? Ben would love what's happening right now because he loves boxing. He's a fan of the sweet science, as he calls it.
The sweet science.
Mm-hmm. Ben. They call him Ben Stick and Move Pie because he's sticking to the toilet and can't move from it.
Yeah, I will say this. Ben is going. He's going to be a boxer one day.
I think so.
He loves it. He loves
It's
boxing.
in his blood. Also, but also there might be blood in his vomit right now. He loves boxing.
There is blood and boxing in his vomit right now.
He loves to buy. He's the boxer of the millenn. Let me tell you.
Ben. He's taking off. He's taking off Christmas and Christmas Eve for me this year, but for him, he's taking off Boxing Day. He loves boxing.
He loves it.
Oh,
he loves
you guys.
Somebody in the chat said that the ring girl's got a weird butt. I didn't notice that. What are you talking about?
You know what? Here's what I think that was. I genuinely think that was the lens because I saw it too. One of the ring girls in the camera, it's like her butt went coast to coast. I think that was the lens. There was a fisheye lens situation happening.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen that coast to coast booty butt bounce.
Well,
I didn't missed it.
I mean, we'll see. Look, hopefully there'll be other opportunities.
There were so many interesting things going on between the Serrano's championship fight, between the real Mr. Beast being in chat. There's just so much going on. I missed it.
Hey,
still Serrano is still dancing around like she did on her way out to the ring. I think this was all part of the plan. I think the cardio is so good that maybe she has some ADHD energy that just has to be moved out.
I mean, they tell ADHD kids to get into a sport to get all that energy out. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, look, I really like Amanda Serrano. I've watched a bunch of these boxing matches with you. She's the only person I've ever seen that I've liked. Everyone else I've just wanted to see get hurt. So how many more are you doing more shows next week?
I think we're gonna be Tuesday, Thursday. I'm not sure exactly how we're doing this. Actually, I need to check that out because I'm the type of guy that forgot to look at the calendar.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm gonna look it up right now as we're here, I think. And then I'm gonna knock the pussy out like it's fight night. That was a Migos song. Call back to Oxford.
Hell yeah. I'm just saying, look, the reason I'm asking is I'm saying, like, maybe you should take a little time off. Like, what happened is terrible.
So it looks like we're back Monday.
Oh, God.
And then Tuesday. And then Thursday. And then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. And we'll be back the Tuesday after that. So yeah, it's been a stretch. It's been a busy week, and we do have the real Mr. Beast here, who is so humble that he keeps saying he's not the real Mr. Beast, and I appreciate that humility in a top tier YouTuber. I really do.
Look, don't be afraid of who you are. Embrace it. You've made this brand with your blood, sweat, tears, and talent. Good for you. Look, last thing I'll say about this, Billy, we can move right on. It's like, if it were me, I would take a goddamn month. You wouldn't see me for a month. I'd be like, I'm sad. I'll be back. If this is your way, if you don't want to do that, if you want to push through and go, like these are obviously your decisions. I'm just telling you from my perspective.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in my loneliness because I'm a very dark person.
Yeah.
Very dark and disturbed.
Yeah.
So coming onto DP is probably distracting me from what I would do if I was alone. So everybody watching right now, you're literally either saving me and or an innocent bystander. I appreciate that. When I say that, I am joking.
Either way, thank you. What games are you playing these days? I remember like a long time when we talked and you were like, I'm staying up until 5 a.m. playing Animal Crossing. Are you into any game right now?
I have gone balls deep into Magic the Gathering. It totally shut down Animal Crossing. I have like 13 Magic the Gathering decks sitting next to me right now. I have a table with my
Oh, you have a playmat. You have a
my Magic
Billy.
the Gathering Billy the Fridge playmat sitting at my desk.
God damn, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm like such into Magic right now. I got so many cards laying around. That's been my game right now.
Are you doing like Friday Night Magic? Are you like going to the gaming store, or do you have friends over? Like, how are you play? I would always collect, but I could never find people to play with.
I play over webcam. They have a great thing called Spell Table. You can hook 4 webcams up and have like 4-player games going at once. It's a lot of fun. And also there's a restaurant here that's beautiful bar, beautiful restaurant, a huge play space. And I go there every once in a while and play with friends. So it's pretty chill.
That webcam thing sounds fucking fantastic. God,
yeah. Check out Spell Table. If you have an old cell phone, like a couple generations ago, maybe, within the last couple years, there's an app that you pay like $10 for, and then you can plug your cell phone into a USB, and it can be like a really clear, beautiful top-down camera.
Yeah. Of your side of the boy. Exactly. That makes a lot of sense. That's really fucking cool. God damn it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We're just talking about video games. I was about to say I play a lot of Hearthstone. Ben, are you playing any video games these days?
I exploded with puke a little bit.
Yeah.
But look, it's better out than in.
Yeah.
Goodbye, real Mr. Beast. I'll miss you.
Hey, see you later, Mr. Beast.
Goose Juice says, no drink for Ben, but can Asterios tell Billy the Fridge he's the coldest motherfucker in the neighborhood, but also sweet?
Look, I've heard that you're the coldest motherfucker in the neighborhood.
Mr.
But also very sweet.
It's true. It's true.
Hey, he's got other... Look, a little beast goes a long way. We were happy to see him. We loved... We hate to see him leave, but we love to watch him go, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes. Caking, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn. Oh, my goodness. These ladies are hitting each other with such force and fury. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like 2 rock'em sock'em robots of death. Jesus Christ.
Because 2 people in the pleb chat asked, and only because 2 people in the pleb chat asked, one question: what color do I play in Magic? I play all the colors. My favorite is red. And then the other question was, a Magic the Gathering card collection, how white are you? I'm white enough to have a mono white human deck.
Nice.
That's right. It's all white all the time. Mono white humans. Like that? You like those unglued planes? Oh, that's how white I am. All right.
Look, if you're collecting unglued, you're as white as a ghost. Now, Billy, you don't have to answer this question because we don't want to open you up to robberies. But do you have any particularly valuable Magic cards?
Nothing crazy valuable. I have a couple that are like in the couple $100 range.
Okay, so
but nothing.
Not worth robbing and killing.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't rob and kill me for it.
You don't, because those people that have those Magic cards in those big bricks, that's what I want. I want a Magic card so valuable that you have to like get a brick that you could kill a homeless person with.
Yeah, those PGA graded, ultra thick, serious collector blocks.
Yes, exactly.
And Magicus, Lord Magicus, I don't know if you ever see him in the chat, Lord Jamarcus,
I know him.
Lord
He
Magicus.
bought he's bought my merch. I love that guy.
Yeah, he has a Black Lotus. He has a bunch of really expensive cards.
Good man.
He made a rap diss about me and wore the Black Lotus around his neck on a necklace, like it would give him some sort of superpowers. So I reached out. I told him if he doesn't stop, I'd punch him in the tits.
Mm-hmm. Did he stop?
Yeah, he stopped.
Okay, well, I mean, look, I'd stop too. I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I didn't want to punch him in the tits either, but I would have done it.
I don't want my nipples touched in any way for pleasure or pain, for profit or loss. Leave them alone. That's my special zone.
Did you write that?
Just now. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But it's also I'm realizing now it's like that's my motto, and I've been living that. the whole time.
Was that a haiku?
You punch me in the stomach, punch me in the face, leave my nipples alone.
Haiku.
There you go.
I've always had like a propensity towards tweaking nipples.
Other people's?
Yeah. I'm not into it myself, but like if someone's in a fight and they can give somebody a titty twister, I try and convince them it's the right idea mid-fight. I'm like, give him a titty twister. Twist his titties.
I think here's the look. You're right. You're absolutely right. If you have the opportunity to do it, look. If you have the moral high ground to twist someone's titties, you take it. That's a 1 in a million. That's like blowing up the Death Star. Like, I think if you're in a fight and you grab the other guy's nipples and just crank him to 11. He's so enraged and he didn't see it coming. Now he starts to get sloppy and he starts to make mistakes. It's a good way to get inside his head and inside his nipples.
Oh,
inside his nipples.
Hmm?
Have you ever had a girl suck on your nipples, Asterios? Does that bother you?
Here's the thing, and this is why I know I don't like it. Oh, they'll try. And it's like if it's an early situation, you kind of just got to go like, wow, you're very naughty. What a very naughty girl. And aren't we getting ribald? But like then you got to just be like, and next scene. And let's move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt people's feelings. They think they're helping. But it's, you know what? I think the phrase it's emasculating. You feel like a baby. I don't know why, but like you feel helpless. You're just like, what's happening? I feel like I've lost all control.
Yeah, I figure at some point when you have man boobs so big, like you just got to accept it. Yours probably aren't big enough to accept it yet.
All of us on this show, our weights fluctuated low and over the years. But even when I was at my
Here's
heftiest,
Logan. You see Logan getting interviewed?
Logan Paul getting interviewed. See what he has to say about his brother. He's saying, yeah, I'd let a woman suck my nipples. It is emasculating, but I'm okay with that.
Well, but if
he's calling a win for Jake. Logan Paul's saying Jake has abs, so he's like the toughest he's ever been. Logan Paul is calling the win for his brother already. He's got a Polaroid camera. They're taking Polaroid pictures.
That guy
I wonder how much he's getting paid to carry the Polaroid.
Godsad's nephew.
Yeah.
Ben, could you turn the fight down a little bit? We were talking about nipples.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Asterios, before I cut you off with that Logan Paul,
that was important.
You were on a great cap to what was, I think, the pinnacle of our nipple conversation.
Look, I forget where we were, but I can tell you this, like, you feel out of control. Like when someone's like when someone's going there, you're just like, what's happening? Where am I? What year is this? Like,
interesting.
It's insane. And look, if that's what you want, if Logan Paul wants to get his nipples sucked into the next century, hey, look, more power to him. It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
It's not my thing either. But I don't have the same. I don't feel the same way about it that you do.
I think you're indifferent to it.
Yeah. I look down. I'm like, okay, like, is it good for you?
You're kind of like, yeah, you're just like, hey, go to now. Is there anything for you? Like, let's say like a girl like tried to put your feet in her mouth, And okay, hold on. Let me ramp you up. The girl is like, "Oh, you've been very naughty, and you know what very naughty boys get? They get their piggies punished." And then she starts putting your feet in her mouth. What do you do?
The second she's trying to mommify me, saying I'm a naughty boy, I'm like, I'm immediately out of it. I'm like, no, I run this show.
So
and then
that's
I grab
your
her.
nipple.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the way it goes. There's some ground rules here. I do not consent to somebody being dominant over me. It doesn't work. Like at that point, it's a challenge, and it's like if you want to go toe to toe with me, if you're somebody who I found attractive enough to be with in an intimate setting in the first place, it's going to be very hard for you to beat me in a one-on-one fight. And if you're going to try and dominate me, you're initiating a fight. That's how I see it.
I get that you're the alpha, and the alpha. Look, you step to the alpha, you got to put in your place.
It's the rules of nature.
Yes, that literally the rules of nature.
Yeah.
But okay, but let's say she goes like, "Oh, sir, please, may I pleasure your piggy, sir?" And she gets down there, like, what if she comes in with like real beta energy?
I'd say, "Oh, you like that, you sick slut? Fuck no, you can't suck my toes." I'd say, get on your hands and knees, and I'd step in something gross, and I'd say, "Now, do you want to suck them? Suck them now. Suck them now."
And then she comes back and she goes like, "That makes them even better. Oh, what tantalizing treats! I feel like I'm a kid at Wendy's with a gift card given to me by Dave Thomas that lets me get unlimited Frosties for a year."
Yeah. Then I'd grab her by the ear, grip of hair and ear in my hand, pull her face up, and I'd say, "You are sick. You are sick." And I'd pepper her face with slaps, like probably 15 to 20 rapid succession slaps as the smile on her face grows bigger and bigger. And then when I'm done slapping, I'd say, "Sick," and spit right in her face, and then throw her down on the ground. I'd say, go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm done with you."
And then she goes, look, this is just what I assume. She goes like, "Oh, yes, please make my cheeks as red as Wendy, Dave Thomas's daughter from the Wendy's franchise. Oh, do you want me to braid my hair for you, sir?
God.
Oh, I'm Wendy. Please, sir, give me a Frosty. Oh, I need that delicious Frosty,
I'll tell
sir."
you what. They had that chocolate-ass Frosty forever.
Yes.
They ruined it eternally.
What did they do to the what did they do to the Frosty, Ben?
I'll tell you after when I tell you what they did to the chili.
Okay. What did they do to the chili, Ben?
All right.
What did they do to the chili?
If you've enjoyed Wendy's chili, you've enjoyed the burnt burger meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I had Wendy's chili
if you've
today.
enjoyed that, you've enjoyed the fucking fetal baby dying like okay, no, I can't.
I'm okay with that
Wendy's,
too.
Okay.
I mean, look, some people use it for cosmetics. And I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what is this all? What do we want things to turn to the Handmaid's Tale? All of a sudden, up in this piece? Is the Handmaid? No, thank you. Wendy's, fix the chili if you know what I mean. Make the chili taste the way it used to.
Yeah.
Wink.
Wendy's, wink, wink. I want
Wink,
some
wink.
of that Adreno chili, Wendy's.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah, Abenachrome.
Oh, right. These women are punching each other real hard. Okay, so at Wendy's,
yeah,
can we agree that Wendy's has the best fries out of any fast food French fry?
No.
Interesting.
Look.
Look.
It's an unpopular
when
opinion.
they added
makes
the
for great
skins,
conversation.
they ruined it.
But that makes me feel like I'm getting something fancy.
I do think I remember liking Wendy's fries.
Pre-skin.
Last time I had them, they were covered in Baconator jizz or whatever that is. Baconator fries.
Baconator jizz.
Yeah, and that was great. I loved the Baconator Jizz fries. Those were really good.
If there's a better fast food fry out there, I'm open. I'm listening. I got these headphones on. God gave me one mouth but two ears to listen to your.
When you make it out
fries.
to Seattle, when we got to Seattle Asterios, we're gonna take you to Dick's because they got the skin on like Wendy's, but they're more floppy. They're not crispy, so it's a different altogether like.
He's right.
I want to go to Dick's.
Yeah, no, it's an old 50s style drive-in that hasn't really changed much in the last 70 years. And it's a Seattle local. We have maybe 8 or 9 of them in the area.
I heard only one is ever closed. And it reopened recently.
Yeah, that's I believe that it was only the Bellevue location that closed, and it just came back to Bellevue this week.
And you know why it closed? Fucking COVID. It wasn't even like a regular closure.
No, it did close in the 70s. I think that people, I didn't think there was a big enough demand. It was more of a Seattle thing.
The riots. Yes, of course.
Yeah, the Bellevue riots of 1973.
Yes. Obviously, they took down our Dicks. Okay. Yeah, look, I want those. I want that. I haven't had fast food in so goddamn long because if I start, I just won't stop. Like, are you like? How often do you have fast food, Billy? Like once a week, like once a month? Like what's your fast food like cadence?
Okay, it depends on if I'm doing good or if I'm doing bad. If I'm doing good, it's still probably 3 times a week, but it's always with like no bun.
Asterios,
no fries.
if you come here to Seattle, we are going to a gas station that fries catfish.
You know what? The best French fries some of the best French fries I've ever had in my life were at this one gas station when I used to work in Los Angeles. There was a gas station that was clearly just illegally using lard, and they were frying shit in lard. Because it's like, what are you gonna do? Look for the lard at the gas station?
Yeah, amazing. I wonder if that's what they're doing here.
Yeah,
they forever fry here. They got it set up.
The other day when you were talking about that gas station catfish, I was thinking to myself, I want that. I bet it is good.
No, it's great. They usually have a ton of other foods there too, ranging from good to not so good. But like they'll do chitlins sometimes. They used to have big turkey legs they would deep fry and feed. They were great. They got some great chicken there. They do wings. They do skewers. They do full-on pieces of like fried chicken. It just depends on what's hot and ready at the time. But their catfish is what they're known for.
I'm telling you, what are those things? Those trans fats. It's like you're not looking. If you're the food police, you're not sniffing around for trans fats at a gas station. Why would they be there? That's where the flavor is.
Asterios, earlier you were asking me a question and it got interrupted because we talked more about Wendy's.
Yeah.
If the girl was doing the Wendy's act to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And had the Wendy's ponytail.
It's not an act for her; it's real for her. But please continue. Sorry.
Exactly. I would make her get a job at Wendy's, and while she was working at Wendy's, I'd make sure she was working the drive-through window. I would pull up to get some food, and when she went to hand me the order, I would pull her through the window into the window of my car and drive off with her, doing things to her mouth the entire way. So everybody at Wendy's thought she straight got kidnapped out of the window. That's what I would do.
But now look, let me just tell you what I think she's saying at the time.
Yeah, of course.
I think she's going like, no, you're pulling me away from the greatest place in the world, Wendy's. No, it's the only place I can be myself. Oh, Dave Thomas, Ghost of Dave Thomas, save me. I still have 4 hours left of my shift. Oh, no, I left my keychain behind. It gets me a free small Frosty. No, Dave Thomas, save me.
We got to go to Tucson, Arizona and get Tanya's 33's baby-sized burritos. We have burritos the size of a baby here in Seattle, too, at a place called Gorditos. I think there's a lot of areas where you can get baby-sized burritos. Gorditos is so good. But yeah, if she wanted to be at Wendy's that bad, if she really wanted to be at Wendy's that bad, then she can be at Wendy's. I don't need her in my life.
But the thing is, you say that to her, and she goes, "What are you doing? You're ruining this for me." She goes, "Well, now it's over. I'm dry as a bone down there. Welcome to the Sahara Desert, she says as she gestures southwards. Thanks for nothing, Billy.
Yeah.
But now she's challenging her alpha status.
No, I'd say good. Nothing was always what you deserved. Piss off.
Is Asterios writing fictional, like, what's going on in our office
I think it's
here?
not fictional to her. It's real to her.
I think he's doing a litmus
my
test
God.
with me.
It's
He's
real
putting
to
me.
her. It's
Yeah, I
real
don't
to
care.
her.
It doesn't matter if it's real to her. Nothing matters for her.
No,
I agree.
nothing.
Just telling
She's
you
a
yeah.
she's a hole with no soul.
Asterios, stop giving
Now
them a
She means
voice.
nothing to me.
And you know what? Now she's saying like, well, somebody started the soda fountain up again. Oh my! Let's just say that I've got extra baconator jizz, if you know what I mean.
Oh no. Don't bring that into it. I love that.
Well,
I love the
too late.
Baconator jizz. Damn it.
It's too late. That's what's happening. I'm just telling you right now. There's a whole Fixins bar happening. If you catch my drift.
No, I'm not sure I do catch your drift.
Let me just say, this baked potato, it's buttered, and there's more butter coming from somewhere. I'm just telling you, there's plenty of cream, sour cream, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Did you jizz in your hand?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
What?
Little bit.
That doesn't just happen to you normally.
All the time.
Eleanor Ra says, have some water, Ben.
Oh, Eleanor Ra
got some
donated
water.
$20, but specifically for you to have water, not alcohol, which is nice of them. They don't want you to die.
Cha-ching.
Dear Lord, this lady's cheekbones are cut out of marble.
Have you ever gone to the Wendy's Super Bar? To hell with that is saying anyone remember Wendy's Super Bar? And I vaguely recall it now that it's been brought up.
Yeah, I mean it's exciting. It's an exciting memory for me. I went and they were great. Like that was what made Wendy's different when I was a kid. Do you have any fond memories of that?
Yeah.
The Super Bar?
I'm trying to remember what about Wendy's I liked as a kid. I don't think I was that big of a Frosties. It was always Frosties for me.
I like the Frosties and I like the French fries a lot, and the burgers are fine. And I liked how cheap the chicken nuggets are. But one time when I was on the way to Vegas, like right around Vegas, there's an all-you-can-eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Serrano wins. All right.
Yeah, of course she does. She's the champ. Yeah. There's an all-you-can-eat Kentucky Fried Chicken near Vegas.
Yeah, there are a few of those left in the United States. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Hometown, my mom grew up around her, like there was a town around where she grew up here in Washington State. And I remember as a kid, they had the buffet there. So when we go back and visit her family, we'd stop at the KFC all-you-can-eat buffet. And I remember it being the 80s, I think. There was a cartoon on the wall in the play space of the KFC. It was Gem. You ever watch Gem? It's like a rock and roll girl.
Yeah, Gem is
Gem.
Ooh, glamour and glitter, ashes and fame.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jen is truly outrageous. Truly outrageous.
Gem was playing on the wall. I had all you could eat biscuits, fried chicken, and gravy, all the mashed potatoes, and all the coleslaw I wanted. I didn't realize at the time, but my life would get better, but I would remember that moment for the rest of my life.
That's fucking fantastic. What a great guy. The only thing that made that better was one of those N64 console. But no, that's pretty goddamn great. When I was a kid, I always had fond memories of going to Roy Rogers because like we would go to Roy Rogers on like when we went on car trips, like they were always like on the interstate. There's like one Roy Rogers left in Times Square. There's this one weird, lonely Roy Rogers that is like clearly just off the reservation, just a rogue Rogers. And every time I'm there, I'm like, I'm going to you, even though the food you make isn't that good. I just like the memories.
I've never been to a Roy Rogers.
Come to New York, I know of one.
Interesting.
I know of just one Roy Rogers.
Yeah, I might go to New York soon. I think if Martin Shkreli gets out of prison, I'm gonna go have a party. He might.
Hey,
I'm gonna
COVID. It's
I'm gonna
COVID.
go party with him.
They're letting a lot of prisoners out because of COVID.
Oh,
he might get it. I'm hoping he does. But I also growing up, there were 2 drinks that kids could order at a bar that had cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Roy Rogers and the Shirley Temple.
That's right.
Were you a Roy Rogers kid or a Shirley Temple kid?
I didn't get to go to, my parents never went to bars. I didn't get to have any fun kid bar action. Were your parents like, let's all go to the bar? Because that actually sounds like fun.
Okay, this is the thing. It was usually when we would go to the Chinese restaurant that had a bar.
Oh.
So like that's really what it was. We would have Chinese food and my parents would order drinks and my dad would order me a Roy Rogers and my sister a Shirley Temple.
Do you ever broadcast with your sister? Did she ever come on the show?
Not on this show. I was trying to get my dad on with her son. We were setting it up and he did not make it to air date, but that would have been great. Yeah, my sister has been on my live streams a couple times, usually off camera talking shit about me. But she's great.
I think that as an alcoholic who hasn't drank in a while, the thing I miss most are the scorpion bowls and the volcano bowls. Those just
explain.
Oh, you go to a Chinese restaurant that has alcohol, that has a bar. You can get a volcano bowl. It is a humongous, it's a gallon bowl with these big long straws that everybody drinks out of, and they all get COVID-19. And and in the middle, they put a shot of 151 that they light on fire, and it's a literal volcano. They make these things. It's pretty much just Kool-Aid and vodka. But they taste them, and they put a bunch of fruit in the bowls. And you eat the fruit, and the fruit's soaked in alcohol. There's so much fun. If you ever can, get drunk at a Chinese restaurant. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I usually did, and it was always like whiskey and ginger or Diet Coke or something.
Yeah,
I was always whiskey gingers when I did it. But those places are usually a hot spot for cocaine. That was we had a Chinese bar that actually, this is where I met, it was a Chinese restaurant / bar where I met, the fellow Zoltan, who took me back to his house, and his girlfriend tried kissing with me, and he punched me and tried to fight me to kick me out of his house. He punched me. He socked me in the back of the head.
He pushed you down the stairs there, right?
He tried to. Yeah, he was trying to push me down the stairs and kill me. I told him, I was like, quit socking me, dude. But we met at a Chinese cocktail bar. There was also a Chinese restaurant, and he was very happy to bring me back to his house with him and his girlfriend. I thought that it was going to be some weird swinger shit up until she tried kissing on me, and I'm like, no, you're wasted. I don't like this. This is icky. And then he came in and fought, and it was great content, but it was weird. That was a Chinese restaurant bar, and that was this bar that I would go to all the time. And every time I went there would always be some weird shit. There'd always be like a fight. One time, 2 girls. Oh, and this is great. One of the girls was in her Wendy's uniform, off work from Wendy's. And the one girl, not from Wendy's, was in my lap trying to get me to buy her a drink. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. She seemed to be like the extra promiscuous bar wench type. And the girl at Wendy's goes, bitch, get off of him. He ain't buying you no fucking drink. And she comes in and starts swinging on her. And they have a fight in my lap.
That's fucking fantastic. Look, you're not supposed to get into fights while you're in uniform. That's against the Wendy's code. They show you videos about that. But putting that aside, that's fantastic. Why? Look, if my friend was being obnoxious, I would just be like, I'm going to take her out of here. I wouldn't be like, my friend's misbehaving.
Oh, they weren't friends.
Time to punch her.
They weren't friends. Not. No, I think they might have been regulars. I think maybe they had a previous history that I didn't know about.
Okay.
But
that makes more sense.
Yeah, and this bar was particularly special because there was a gigantic mural against the wall when you walk in, and the mural was portraying not direct slavery, but it was some early Southern questionable like segregation mural. And I think it got removed during the COVID, but it was always there. I was like, why is this here? Why is this here? It wasn't directly racist, but it was painting the picture of racism.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly where it's like, It's like this is old. It's old timey. You think this is a classic, huh?
Yeah.
Like, it reminds you of better times, eh? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
God damn it! Do you think there was like a high stakes mahjong game in the back where like people are cutting their ears off to get one more chance at those bones?
I don't think so. The owner ran the restaurant, made delicious food, and he would always have like an alcoholic patron running the bar, and it was cash only. And most of their stuff was not refrigerated. They had a cooler full of ice. They kept everything in. They had ice and everything. I think it came from the restaurant itself.
Yeah.
And the bar was like not set up to the restaurant. So any food you ordered at the bar would come through a little window connected to the restaurant. And there was a whole ping pong table, pool tables, everything, and a third room that was connected. And it was like the further away you got from the restaurant, the more trashy the place got. There were 3 parts: the restaurant, the bar, and the playroom. And the playroom looked like it was like a teen rec center, like a 15-year-old rec center you go to get finger blasted on a Friday night.
Playroom?
Yeah, because it was full of pool
Teens?
tables and different games, darts and shit. So it was a playroom with all this rundown bullshit.
God damn. This place is still open, I hope.
I do think so. It got closed down for some alcohol violations. But every time I went there was some weird fight stuff going on. Chet Lemon again gave us $6.23 to tie us up to $666.66 with that poop hydrate, Ben. Poop. Get
That's
that
fantastic.
water.
Thank you, Chet.
Oh my God. I literally like projectile vomited all over the floor here.
Is the equipment okay?
Oh
yeah.
It's up.
Okay, look, vomit can be cleaned.
I can tell the angle Ben's sitting at. The only thing that would have got hit is probably my rare Pokemon collection that I keep right there.
It's
oh no, a holofoil Charizard.
Yeah.
No.
You know who would hate that? Jake or Logan Paul, I can't remember which. One of them like
probably Logan. Logan's the one that wore the Charizard out to his Mayweather boxing match.
That, God damn it! I want one of these people to get hurt so much. God damn. Okay, Seattle sounds like just this weird nonstop adventure.
It is, and I will say this: we are, for the most part, very, very careful with COVID regulations too. It's not like flying down to Florida,
Good for you guys. Fuck yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, like New York just stopped. Like this I had all these reservations, so all these I was gonna take Stretch out to fun Christmas dates, and we're gonna go to this restaurant. It's got all these lights and shit, and just every restaurant was like, no, we're gonna take a couple of weeks off. We don't want our people to die here.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah, fucking good.
We got the tail of the bet set up right now. The money line is 250 points in favor of Jake Paul, negative 250 points. Jake Paul's is he likely to be I missed the whole thing. Anyways, I think he's got a little bit of a
It was negative 250, which means a bet of $100. You'd have to bet $250 to win $100. So it's heavily favored towards Paul. I hope he gets hurt or dies. It would be great if he did. You saw the new Spider-Man, right?
Yes.
Okay, without spoiling it, people are calling it the greatest. Did you think it was the greatest?
This is why I think people might be calling it the greatest. It's a great end cap to every Spider-Man movie we've ever seen, right? It's just
damn.
it plays really well into the mythos of what Spider-Man is. That's cool. So
all right.
yeah. But also this is the thing. It's weird to me because as I'm watching it, I'm like, would I like this movie had I not seen every piece of material it references, you know? Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
have I been groomed to like this movie? That's the question.
You know, it's funny because like Avengers 2, I didn't really like it. I'm like, I like Ultron, I like Vision, I like James Spader.
Yeah.
I like at the time I liked Joss Whedon. But I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking like this movie. But like Infinity War, like 1 and 2, it's like you literally have to have seen like 17 movies to know what the fuck is happening. Like, I brought my fiance. She was so fucking confused anytime bad guys and good guys weren't punching each other. And it's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I love it. It's like they made something just for me. Like they made something ultra dense for me, and I this would confuse anybody, and I don't care. This is fantastic.
That's what Marvel is doing really well right now. They are making everything connect so that everything you watch is rewarding, right? Like every piece of material they release rewards you from watching everything else, right? It's really interesting how they can do this. It is like taking comic books and putting them on screen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The more books you read, the more you would know about everything, and that was the great thing about comic books. They could cross over, they could interconnect. These stories weren't just in one book all the time. They would go over multiple books, and this is what they're doing with movies. Whereas we would have maybe a trilogy. And we'd be lucky to get a trilogy out of a film. Now it's like it's easily a couple dozen films, hours and hours and hours of television content, and good silver screen content that's on par with the movies. You know, it's not the movies, but it's not lacking.
Oh yeah, I've given up. I'm just like, yeah, I can no longer see every Marvel movie.
Here
like,
comes the
I can't
fight
see Shang-Chi.
right here. Big fight.
Oh, the fight. Oh, oh no, it's the same woman.
Are you sure? No, because this blonde is taller than the other blonde.
Yeah, maybe they are different.
They keep putting a blonde on the
apart.
left side and a brunette on the right side, and they keep changing in stature.
Yeah,
they are separating them by hair color. They're flanking the old man by blonde to the right of him, brunette to the left of him. And it's been that way all night.
Like an honor
Here comes
guard.
Tyrone.
Okay, here comes
Tyron Woodley looking real cool. He's got his headphones on. He's got his gear. He's also sponsored by that little smiley face that our guy Gore was sponsored by earlier.
But he's also sponsored by Monster Energy drinks.
Yeah,
he traded dude wipes.
He traded the Michigan M in for the Monster M.
That is what that M must have been for.
Yeah, that was the Michigan Monster.
Oh, there's somebody wrapping him down to the ring.
Interesting. Who is this rapper?
I don't know, but he's wearing ski goggles and he's nowhere near the slopes.
It makes me think he's a turn of New York Harlem rapper.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, about Marvel. But it's like, wait, are you like still 100%? Like, did you see Shang-Chi and the Eternals?
Yeah, I saw Shang-Chi and the Eternals.
Really? Look, the Eternals, I was like, all right, look, I can't, it is not, you know what, if there wasn't COVID, maybe I go see the Eternals.
Fucking dastardly, like, this shit is so fucking, like,
yeah. It's pretty fly.
No.
It's pretty fly for a fight guy.
No, he loses.
All the girlies say it's pretty fly for a fight night.
Look, this is going hard.
That's Joyner? Okay. So I didn't know that was Joyner.
I'm telling you, though, I'm going to risk dying of COVID-19 to see this Spider-Man movie. I'm just too excited.
Do it.
Like,
do it.
Look, You're not gonna give. I can't risk it for the Eternals. Look, I get it. What's his name is in fantastic shape. Angelina Jolie's there. I like Angelina Jolie. I want to make. Is she Medusa?
No.
No. Who's she?
Was she Athena or?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not
that's
sure
good.
about that. She.
I bet she was Athena. Yeah. Because it's like I don't know. It's weird with the Marvel universe. Like Hercules is there too and shit. Like and Atlas is there and like but it's I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't look. I even heard it's like the first Marvel sex scene is in the Eternals and it's like I do want to see pretty people.
It was a good movie.
I'm sure it was. I can't risk COVID to see the Eternals or the Celestial. I'm going to name a couple of teams I'm not going to risk COVID to see. The Defenders, the Challengers of the Unknown, the Eternals, the Celestials, the West Coast Avengers. Not going to do it. I can't.
Not going to do it.
Love Squirrel Girl, love Hawkeye, love Mockingbird. Can't do it. So I can't.
Damn.
I can't.
See, I just go when it's not busy, so like there's nobody else in the theater but me.
I tried to do that the other day. I was like, what the fuck movie did I go see? Oh, I had to see it for a podcast it was on. Oh, fuck. Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, surely no one is seeing Ghostbusters now. Like it was like 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. And boom, another guy comes in, sits right behind me like a Cape Fear. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying not to die.
That would
move. Yeah.
There's an app. I'm a Regal Rewards member, so I can go watch movies anytime I want, unlimited for $20 a month.
Yeah.
And I can look on the app and see how many seats are available in a theater.
I might have to. That's the best possible pitch for Regal Rewards.
Yeah. And if you can find a theater that has like the recliner seating, there's usually a huge gap between the people behind you and the people in front of you, and the side to side too. So you could get a Regal recliner and have a couple of seats between you and anybody else, and the behind won't even matter because there's like 10 feet to the seat behind you. There's a huge, so people can put their feet out, right? So they can lean back and relax, put their feet out. There's a huge room there. So that's the hookup if you can find that.
And you can get chicken fingers too, right? Chicken fingers?
At a lot of the places you can get chicken fingers.
Oh my God. I fucking love chicken fingers.
Yeah.
But look, I'm also going to say this. Snow caps, they taste better in the movie theater. You're not going to get me to buy snow caps at a grocery store, at a 7-Eleven. There's other better options. At a movie theater, you give me those snow. And Milk Duds, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that out in the real world. It's too much work. Movie theater, you give me those Milk Duds, you give me those snow. I'm going to put those Milk Duds in my popcorn. I swear to God, I'm going to have a great time.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've had Milk Duds outside of a theater, but I don't think I've ever seen snow caps outside of a theater.
They might not sell them.
Daniel donated 9/11, said, Ben, please drink for Jake Paul, the people's champion. I don't think Ben can have another drink. I don't think Ben can have another drink.
No.
Oh my God.
Back.
No.
I'll be right back.
No, bitch.
Oh my goodness. Nate Diaz is in the crowd. Interesting.
No.
His MMA record
drink
is 21 and 13.
Diaz.
We got Jake Paul coming out right now. We have former Strikeforce middleweight champion Jake Shields is in the crowd. I know Keemstar is in the crowd. I see Logan Paul in the crowd. Snowcaps, Cookie Dough Bites, and Buncher Crunch. My favorite movie theater candies as a kid, they were gummy bears. And then as I grew older, they were Reese's Pieces. I loved Reese's Pieces at the movie theater. Sometimes I would get popcorn and dump my Reese's Pieces into the popcorn so I could just pull out salty Reese's Pieces with popcorn. I was kind of cracking. Red Vines are definitely a movie theater candy. Jake Paul's coming out. I'm not sure.
Sucks.
I'm not sure what Jake Paul is wearing.
It's fucking trash.
Raisinets. Oh my God.
Entrance is so bad. I can't even I can't push it. I can't even fuck it around. It's
Can't even do it.
no, he's trash.
He's TRASH trash. I think Jake Paul is wearing a European shirt.
Union Jack.
The
He's
British,
wearing the Union Jack.
He's wearing the Union Jack shirt because he thought he was going to face Tommy Fury.
Yeah, which is like good. Like it's like, hey, I'm wearing your flag against. Like I think that's
He's
cool.
spitting at his face right
now. It doesn't
now.
matter though.
And then
Tyrone
I think Spexo
doesn't
with
care
a beard
about
is
this
with,
shit. Tyrone is gonna fucking like. Is it the old Tyrone meme? It's like
Jake
tonight,
Paul robots here
Jake
tonight,
Paul's girlfriends are gonna suck Tyron's dick tonight.
You better call Tyrone. It's fun,
shit.
period.
It's shit. Like, he's going to lose.
I don't know. He's got his robot with him. Has he ever lost with his robot with him? Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to hit the goal tonight. We're 84.47% of the way. If you guys want to donate anything right now,
I'm almost taking
so
a
that
whole
we don't
bottle
have
of
to
tequila
go,
for your fucking asses.
so that we don't have to go too late. So that we don't have to go too late. Ben needs his beauty sleep. I need my beauty sleep. If you guys want to help us get on track so that we can watch this matchup and peacefully call it a night. How's that sound, guys? You want to try and get there? Jake Paul has a weird cut in the back of his hair that almost looks like some Vanilla Ice. Like he's got a triangle in the back of his hair.
He's going to get his ass knocked out.
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see it.
He came out to the YMCA song.
YMCA.
I was watching a police interrogation of a guy who was at the January 6th attack on the Capitol
Let's look
building.
at the tail of the tape here. 24 versus 39. A guy my age.
6 foot versus 5'9". Jake Paul's 6 foot.
They're equal.
Tyron Woodley's
every other
5'9".
way.
Well, I mean, Tyron's losing. What is that? 3 inches there?
Tyron is an actual guy who's gotten into the octagon, though, and won.
Yeah, and Jake Paul got into the boxing ring and won.
Yeah, let's see it.
Well, he has beaten Woodley once before. It was a very, very close decision. Woodley's wanted this so bad, and he got it. So it's exciting to see what he brings to the table the second time around. Anything less than a decisive victory for Woodley is a decisive loss, in my opinion. He's already had a close call loss to Jake. He needs to show the world that he deserved that win in this rematch.
Oh my God, are they still not fighting? Jesus.
They're still not fighting.
God. How many rounds is this going to go? 8, 10, 5?
I don't know. Did they go 10 last time? I think they went 10 rounds or 2 minutes each.
Yeah, I bet they go 10 rounds. The women just went 10 rounds, and then those the NBA players went 4.
Yeah, the NBA versus NFL.
Yeah, so we'll see here. Goodness gracious.
They went 4 3-minute ones for the non-professionals. I think we're going to go 10 2-minute rounds here. All right. Jake Paul has a team behind him. He's had every pro athlete you can think of give him great credibility when it came to him versus nobodies.
The ref matters a lot here, too. Like, who's he going to... I mean, like, the ref matters here.
Yes.
To call Tyron Woodley a nobody is rude because he's a great MMA fighter. But like you have to remember, Jake Paul does have more actual boxing experience.
It's true. No, what you're saying is totally true.
Tyron Woodley looking cool as a cucumber, though. He is wearing a lot of the same patches that the other guy that lost in the NBA versus NFL match was wearing. But then he's wearing some that the other guy was wearing as well. Those must have been his guys he put on the undercard. I wonder if that was
probably
friends of his or something. I don't know. Like they all have this similar. They're sharing similar sponsors. He's got both those guys' sponsors on him. I'm pretty sure. And Monster. He's got Monster as well. Good stuff.
Oh my God! Somebody punch each other. This is taking forever.
Punch him.
Punch him.
This is mom.
Punch him.
Is that his mom?
It said Woodley's
Mama.
family, but like there's some sort of family, aunt,
It could be
mother.
his mom. It could be his grandmom. It could
Good
be his
grandma.
great grandmom. It could be his great 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 grandmom. It could be the ghost of his great 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 grandmom. We don't know exactly who that is.
But they want Woodley to win. We know that. They're rooting for Woodley. I mean, actually, we don't know who they were cheering. They could have been cheering for Jake Paul. They might hate Woodley. Yeah, we don't know anything, Ben. Ben, you feeling okay?
Juma P says he not only has wins in the UFC, he was a UFC champion. Totally, yeah. He was great in the UFC. But this is not the UFC. And Jake Paul is the best he's ever going to be. Can we say that about Tyron Woodley? We have to ask, does Tyron Woodley need to be the best he's ever going to be? I don't know if he does.
Jake Paul wants to win this fight. Tyron Woodley needs to win this fight.
If Tyron Woodley wins this fight, I don't think he's going to have a resurgence in boxing, right? If Jake Paul loses this fight, it's going to put a huge impediment on his draw. He is the great white hope. He is everything. You want to see him get punched in the face. And once he gets punched in the face, it loses the luster.
I completely agree. When the heel gets his comeuppance, the story ends. So let's see. And the story is about to begin. These men have taken their corners.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
Round one, fight.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, they're cruiserweight. I think Jake Paul's 190, 180 maybe.
Jake Paul's an incredibly tall cruiserweight. Yeah, all
He's
right.
6 foot tall.
Yeah, no, he's a skinny cruiserweight. All right. But he's a skinny tall guy. All right.
They're already almost a half a minute into round 1 of 8. They are 3-minute rounds.
They're both fighting to win. They are playing very defensively here.
Yeah, I see Woodley doing the steps back while Jake's doing the steps forward.
Yeah, but Jake's got amazing cardio, so you can't count on tiring him out. Woodley's gonna have to get in close and do some damage.
Punch him.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. He's a little guy, but I want him.
He's a fighter. He is a fighter. He's a fighter for a long, long time. I think he's been a fighter as long as Jake's been alive. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know if Woodley's been.
Jake Paul just punched Woodley in the back of the head.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Wow.
That's right, Woodley. Punch him in the kidneys. Keep punching him right in the kidneys.
Punch him in the kidneys.
Woodley. I don't care how you get this win. Just get this win. Woodley, take one knee and punch him in the balls. I don't care.
Get it.
I just want to see this guy get hurt and hopefully cry a little bit.
All
right, we've had three clinches in the past 30 seconds.
We got just punches going back and forth here. 51 seconds left on the first round. They're hitting each other in the back of the head in a hug.
Yeah,
I don't know how much points they get for that, but
yeah, this referee does not care. This referee's like, I'm being paid by Jake Paul to make sure this fight continues no matter what. Where's this Logan?
Real.
I don't know, and I don't care. I want to see a Paul get hurt.
This was the same ref. This is the same ref that refereed the Gore versus Williams earlier, and that was a slobber knocker, almost too out of control. And I love that. So let's see how this gets.
Yeah, I liked it too. I'm glad this referee knows we're here to see a fight.
Yeah, let's see how sloppy this gets with him in the peak position. That's cool.
Here's the end of round one.
All right, round one's over. Both guys have still got plenty of gas, it looks like. And I'm getting bored. I want to see this Jake Paul get blood.
I want to see one murder.
I want to see a murder. I want to see Jake Paul get uppercutted into the stratosphere.
While they're on break here, we're gonna talk a little bit off topic. Asterios, what are the chances that you do make it out to Seattle? Like, how bad does the Onision variant have to get for you to not want to risk it?
The
you know what?
Variant.
I bet by February, everyone that's gonna have died will die. Like,
I hope so.
That's the nice thing about the Onision variant is it spreads very quickly. It really gets in your personal space. If you know what I mean. It makes itself a problem.
Yeah, and it's actually found itself spreading more towards the underage.
Oh, really?
Americans. Yeah, it's
weaker immune systems.
Yeah, it's going like wildfire across the school age children.
Yeah, no, in New York they're talking about closing the schools, and I mean, can you blame them? Do you think parents want their kids exposed to Onision's variant? No, of course not.
Omicron. Just tuned in. What are you drinking, Ben? Just cracked into my good old Sailor Jerry.
Yeah, what
Bill
is that
Barnett
bottle,
with the
Ben?
Sailor Jerry. Ben's got some Cuervo. It's tequila. Tequila. Bill Barnett. Thank you. Tequila.
These guys sure do love punching each other in the side of the head while hugging.
They are huggers.
There you go. Oh,
the Tequila Mockingbird. Paul
tried going wild on him. Did you see that?
He was going. He's just a minute into the second round, and he's trying to do some damage. If you guys do want to start a tip train, I don't know how long we will be going after the fight is over. We'll see. It is $119.23 away from our goal. I think we can make it.
Yeah, I think we can make it too.
Tyron Woodley's doing some footwork. Ben did not sound like he thought we could make it.
No, he thinks we can make it. That's what that. Oh,
that's what that was.
Stop punching him with the back of the head, you skinny scumbag.
Jake
Jesus
Paul, you better
Christ!
Better stop it, Jake Paul. So we are just over a minute left on the second round, and they haven't made too much action. Jake Paul keeps going in, then kind of hugging it out.
Yeah, it's like
they keep getting these weak body shots on each other.
Fucking clinch.
These are very weak body shots. The referee broke it up. Under a minute left.
The referee's gonna have to start splitting up those hugs a little faster, just because it's boring.
Nick Soul calling for more water.
Yeah,
in Ben Pye's body.
Hey Ben, we just got another donation, but they want you to drink water. You got to do what the man says. He donated the money. Thank you, Fixed Soul. Thank you for fixing Ben.
Fixed Ben. Fix Ben. You need water. I don't know if I should say no. My money's on Jake Paul no matter how many dude wipes I use to clean my infected pecker.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's looking like that. It's looking like literally nothing Woodley is doing could cause damage. Like Woodley looks entirely ineffective.
We'll see though. Like, how do they score points? Right? Is it about damage or is it about
judges?
I mean, it is about connecting, but the thing is, Paul's also throwing more. It's easier for Paul to connect because he's got those big long arms. Yeah. Like it's easy. Like Paul can connect from a distance. Woodley has to close the gap every time, and every time he gets in there, Paul's scoring points.
Paul's blocking pretty well. Still getting a little pepper sprays out of Tyron's punches, but he's doing the mechanics correctly.
Yeah, but every time. It's interesting. The only way Woodley can score points is to get in close, and every time he gets in close, Paul's got long enough arms to just clinch him.
Yeah, Jake Paul is like got the natural advantage with the size.
Yes.
And I do think he probably has had more superior boxing training.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know Tyron's striking history.
Here.
I know he's not a terrible striker. You know, he's
This
UFC
next
heavyweight
round
champion.
will
UFC champ.
determine superiority.
Unlimited power. I'm taking over 9/11 mode, guys. I'm gonna rip fatty vape poles into the camera for every 9/11 you get.
Fucking tastic.
Fatty vape rips into the camera for every 9/11. Big old fatty clouds. Hit him with the shove.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, Paul's bleeding. Yes. Woodley drew first blood.
Okay. Yeah, Jake Paul's got a nice little crimson mask starting. Top of his hairline.
Woodley's got 2 minutes to open that wide. Oh, this is the perfect time for Woodley to have drawn blood.
Does a guy lose because he's bleeding?
If the blood gets in your eyes.
The blood gets in your eyes. Okay,
That's why you want to do it. You want to get that. You want him.
You want to blind him.
You want to blind him.
Interesting.
Also, making someone bleed makes them angry. Making them angry makes them lose.
Unless they're Sith.
Or the Hulk.
Yeah, I think the Logans may be Sith adjacent, so the blood and pain might help them.
Oh God, no. Yeah,
I feel like
an Ohio thing.
Paul's going for it. You see that? Paul's going wild a little bit. He's throwing some haymakers.
I feel like some of Jake Paul's fondest memories were with a face covered in blood.
Yeah, probably. It's the only thing that makes him feel alive. Maybe.
Yeah. Who knows if it was even his blood?
It doesn't matter. It's just he just wants to feel. He wants to feel powerful and in control. And who doesn't? You can't blame him.
Okay, the referee's breaking him up.
This is getting interesting. Now that Logan Paul is bleeding, suddenly I'm interested. Oh, you got a new patron. Holy shit.
Thank you for the patronage. Do.
Hey, that's nice of you to join up. Being a patron is important. Those regular donations and that regular cash is the kind of thing that keeps creators going. So thank you. That's nice of you.
Thank you. Asterios, for the people watching at home, if they wanted to become a patron of yours, where would they go?
Well, you can, and you should. You go to patreon.com/Asterios. We put out so much bonus content. Got hundreds and hundreds of hours of quality shows, high production quality shows, entire D&D campaigns, crazy call-in shows, shows starring two insane shit poster quote femcells, as they like to call themselves. You can't beat the value for just $2 at patreon.com/Asterios. Just like you can't beat Logan Paul. God damn it. This guy's bleeding all over the fucking place. He's still standing.
He did take a good punch, knocked him into the ropes, or
got
knocked him back. He didn't even hit the ropes, did he?
No, he just he did not hit the ropes. Good call.
I thought he was going to go back into the ropes, but he was on his feet before he could hit the ropes.
Look at it.
He is busted open, but I will tell you this. Some people bleed easier.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
I've had a face full of blood, and it didn't faze me. My cardio was more scary than a face full of blood. When I'm fighting, I am planting one foot, and I'm pivoting in a circle to keep my face at whoever I'm fighting, and I am not taking one step forward or backward.
No.
I'm planted, and
energy.
I will make them dance around me as I pivot towards them.
You let the mountain come to Muhammad. That's exactly right.
Exactly. We got round 4 starting. We're 2 minutes and 33 seconds left on round 4. And I would say it's probably Paul's favor, but nobody has really been decisive yet.
They're both moving with more speed. They are both getting more aggressive. Oh, this is fantastic. They are, yes.
Tyron is hooking it.
Yeah.
They keep hugging, and Tyron keeps coming in for those punches and the hug.
Yeah. That's what you got to do to teach Jake Paul to stop fucking hugging you and take a goddamn punch. Yeah, box his ears. Come on, Woodley. Get in there, Woodley. Come on, Woodley. You got to knock this motherfucker out because he's going to win on points.
Come on, Woodley. Come on, Papa. And Jake's back is against the ropes. Woodley is got the hug tighter. He might puke. He might puke. Seth looks. That's true.
He's never thrown up in his life. Ben's not a man to vomit. Absolutely not.
$95.01 away from the goal. That 9/11 means you get a fat vape rip into the camera from Young Bill Fridge.
Oh, fan fucking tastic. What? Whoa. Paul just down to one knee?
Strem fight. Paul dropped to one knee. His ear has been officially bitten off, or no? Yeah, Paul's ear is not bitten off.
Oh, his ear looks like a fucking mess.
His ear is a little messy.
I wonder if it could be all the punches to the side of the head. The illegal punches to the side of the head. Ronaldo just said that both of them have landed 4 clean punches this entire round each.
Wow. We're 30 seconds left in the 4th round. And Tyron's swinging, not connecting. These body shots are coming in when they're hugging. That's really the most action we're seeing.
Yeah, it's because Jake keeps doing this clinching shit.
Yeah,
there he goes again.
I don't know.
Jake, you son of a bitch.
It's kind of like a mutual clinch, isn't it? Like they're both kind of going in on that hug.
No, you'll see. Jake initiates.
Okay.
See?
That's Tyron on the outside. I don't know. They're round 4 is over. Jake is walking away like there's no pep, like no skipping his step.
Yeah, I know.
He's peppery. He's been
humbled a bit.
Okay. Oh wow, Tyron took Jake down in almost like a half suplex.
Yeah, Tyron just like half body slammed him.
That was like a half a body slam, a mesopha slam. Oh yeah, that looks like a slam takeover almost.
I would dump him too.
Like a side body suplex.
That was fantastic. Yeah, you got to do you have to do shit like that.
Drunken Mechanic Raymond got us to the goal. Thank you very much. After this
my
fight
God.
is over, we will
Holy
also
shit.
You know what?
Are committed to finishing this fight. And
Ben, you now have permission to go to sleep. You can go if you want to, Ben. Yeah,
Ben
go to bed.
And I'll have to come and turn off the stream, so he should sit there and sleep until we wake him up.
Yeah, we'll wake him.
He's a very sweet boy.
Look, if there's two people that can be loud enough to wake up Ben, I think we know who those two people are.
It's definitely a member of the Loudest Podcast and a member of the loudest group of obese people I've ever met.
You're not obese.
I'm morbidly obese.
You're dangerously overweight.
No,
he
is.
I'm morbidly obese. I'm the fat in the hat, but I'm also very loud and proud.
Good man.
But I'm smoking that loud. Let me take one more fatty bong rip, vape rip cloud into the camera for that big time dono. Thank you, Raymond.
Is that a jazz vape? You know what I mean?
Is it a jazz vape? It's a Baconator jizz vape.
God damn it, I miss smoking weed so much. Are you a sativa or an indica guy?
I'll be honest with you, this is just CBD.
That's fine. I love CBD. CBD is fantastic.
And I have, like, my dad gave me so much weed. I have a $600 vape Volcano, and I don't know what is indica or what is sativa with him. And so whenever I smoke, it's like a roulette wheel, and it's fuck you up levels of high. Ben's going to bed soon. Seth looks very soon.
Yo, those Volcano vapes? You mean the one where you suck on a big garbage bag full of weed smoke? Oh my God, I miss that so much.
Yeah, I bought it from a hooker for $180 because she needed money bad.
Hey, she needed money. You needed a volcano. Everybody wins.
That's how you know what a sweet boy I am. She was a hooker, and I paid her for a volcano that I don't want. If she needed money, she could have kept the volcano and sold her vagina to somebody, but I'm a sweet boy. I wouldn't let her do that.
That's very nice of you. But again, look, you get a volcano. That's fucking that's fantastic. Oh, sleep stream incoming. Let me get the last donator's number. Am I right?
Nasty, man.
Thank you, William Boy Blue. That's very nice. It's nice of all of you guys to come through at the end, get them to the bonus show. Look, it's tough. It's tough being a content creator.
We live in hard times.
These guys are on the air like 30 hours a week sometimes. Like, it's insane.
I will say this. I've been on the air this week more than I've been happy.
How much of me with the vomit streaming from my face was on
I think it was a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a little bit. Not too
Ben,
much. Everybody
Ben,
complained that you didn't do it on camera.
Oh.
Ben, I'm going to say, at no point do I think, I don't think we saw you do. Ben, I don't think we ever saw you. We heard some stuff.
I would love to have Asterios hold my legs while I do crunches.
Of course.
Interesting.
Anytime.
The round 5 is over, and
we
there
missed
were
a
some
whole
decent
round.
connections. There were some decent connections. Tyron Woodley got Jake Paul on the button in the chin.
Look at this.
Great.
Look at this.
Uh-huh.
No, he picks them apart a little bit. Oh, they didn't show it.
You got a nice uppercut. Yeah, just like Billy said, right on the button. That was fantastic.
Everybody who's complaining about the CBD, we can't have 2 incapacitated hosts tonight. Asterios is obviously incapacitated because he has no delicious Jack in the Box, or what was it, Wendy's? Delicious Wendy's.
Look, I'm just generally incapacitated. I mean, you're right. Like, if I commit a crime, I think they're going to be like, Pete doesn't
honestly,
know what's happening.
Me just being the secret person who's not part of this kind of turns me on.
Of course.
So I'm like kind of turned on already, like being the person. You hear Billy laughing, but he knows what's true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's nice to just lay back and be taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much of you really give a shit about this boxing shit?
Look,
none of you.
Here's what I care about. 2 seconds of this fight. The 2 seconds Jake Paul gets knocked the fuck out. The rest of this is just edging until that happens.
This is a really high concentrate CBD vape. It's like 73 to 1 CBD to THC.
That's awesome.
It's huge amounts of CBD. And I think it might be calming, but most of all, it's just big old vape clouds.
It's fun.
It's vapor rippers.
Yeah.
I've had this for a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know, a while. And I haven't even gone through a half a thing of vape. I'm just a boy.
CBD is, it's fun to smoke just a big joint. It's fun. Like, I know it, I don't know if it's calming or if it, whatever. It's just fun. It tastes good. It's fun to make smoke.
I know a lot of people that use CBD for joint relief, so I think it works.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're deep in the 6th round, so we got two and a little more than half rounds left.
Just a little over a minute.
Bite the guy? No, he didn't.
Is he munching? Is he munching on Tyron? Tyron Woodley getting snacks. He's snackins. Stop the snackins and start the smackins. We got to do punches. Family.
Woodley.
Oh my God!
Jake Paul just
he
knocked out Tyron
out.
Woodley.
Dude, he
Tyron
fucking
Woodley
knocked him out
cold.
in one
Jake
hard
Paul knocked
punch.
him out cold in round.
Jake Paul
round 8.
knocks out Tyron Woodley. He fucking knocked him out. Oh
Ladies
my
and
God!
gentlemen,
it's over.
Jake Paul is that guy. You can ask Tim Pool. You can ask R.A. the Rugged Man. Jake Paul is that guy with a knockout. Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley in the 8th round. Hardcore, cold to the floor, knockout punch. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul continues to be that guy. Tim Pool says he's that guy. R.A. the Rugged Man says he's that guy.
I'm going to throw up. I feel so sick. I genuinely feel I'm sick to my fucking guts. They got me again. They got me again with they know they've got something I want to see. I want to see one of the Pauls get permanently disfigured. I'm never going to get it. They've got me.
They're getting a little seat for Tyron Woodley to sit on. They're getting a little seat for him. He's going to sit down in this seat. I wonder if he has to get that Jake Paul tattoo now. Remember when he was talking about getting the Jake Paul tattoo for a rematch?
I don't remember this.
Yeah, he said he would get the Jake Paul tattoo on himself for the rematch. And then they ended up going with Tommy Fury. So I think this might have been a last minute. I don't think the tattoo was still on the line, but still a good question.
Well, Woodley, I'm glad you didn't get that tattoo of the man who knocked you out
Logan.
again.
Jake
See
Paul
Logan
won.
up in there too.
Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley in the 8th round. Logan Paul's up with his brother celebrating. Jake Paul is the winner. Logan Paul's looking at him like, did you see what you did? Did you see what you did?
We live in a world without justice.
He caught him with an overhand right and laid him out.
His tattoo really isn't that good.
It's a sword with a snake around it? Is that, or no, it's not a snake. It's
it looks
a sash.
bad. It's a bad tattoo.
It's a sword with like a bunch of ivy around it.
Is it better than Brock Lesnar's back sword tattoo?
No. Brock
or is Lesnar's on his
Brock
chest?
has a really bad tattoo also.
Skeptical Jesus says, I'm going to get a tattoo of Billy the Fridge's face over my face. That's probably the smartest thing you could do in this climate, in this political climate.
That's what you need.
Look at this.
That's a good idea.
Dude.
Jake just hit him with that
He hit him with
kick.
that right hook. And it was over.
It was like Tyron forgot where he was.
His ass. Right hook.
Like Tyron.
Right hook. Here it is.
Why
right
did Tyron
hook.
move his hand down?
Dude.
Why did he move his hand down?
Disintegrated him.
He had it up in a block.
Dude.
He had it up in a block.
Right
Jake
hook.
Paul went for the swing. Tyron
like,
dropped his arm, opened it for him.
You can set up a shop for that. A right hook.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe his hand was blocking the swing and he couldn't see the swing coming. And he put it down as it came. Because maybe he had a vision.
Have any business fighting in a top quality no, none of them. Yeah, he landed a right hook.
Jake Paul did a little
Tommy
licky tongue
Fury
thing at the
would
end.
have fucking destroyed him.
Well,
this is fucking
we won't
trash. Yeah, gross.
Cheyenne
with your
Boone
fucking
says, I want
tongue.
a tramp stamp of Garbage Pail Kids. Billy, let's make that happen. I'll send you the high-res file if you can find a tattoo artist who can pull it off. People need more Billy the Fridge tattoos. That's not because I'm a narcissist. I'm saying that because it's the right thing to do.
This is the unhappiest I've ever been.
Really?
This is terrible.
I can say there's multiple things that happened this week that made me far more unhappy.
Oh,
I can't think of a single one.
Okay. Well,
can't
don't
think of
come on. Unfair comparison, right, buddy? Unfair comparison.
I think you're being a bit childish. Oh my God! I can't. This motherfucker took another one of my Saturday nights. I just wanted to see a rich, pretty boy get hurt. I see him.
Look says, can Paul stop with his mixed match fights and take one on another regular boxer so he can finally get his ass beat, please? I mean,
no.
if he might do that when people stop buying into these mismatched fights.
Yes.
Like you can't say put him up against a real boxer, because you have to remember Jake Paul is training to be a real boxer, and he's training on a level where we're paying him real boxer money to do it. So like you're saying you want him to break out of his natural progression of training to lose out on his training process? Like
him
this
versus Tommy Fury would have been his come home to Jesus kind of fight.
Yeah, this is what people do when they're in boxing. They put them up against matches that they think they have a chance of winning. If you're in control of the booking, they book you against people you think you can beat. That's how the bookers do it. When they want to build a world champion, they build the world champion based on
He'll never
who
be
they
a world
think.
champion.
I mean, we don't know that for sure, but
He'll
yeah.
never no. Fucking Jake Paul, his bitch ass will never be a world champion. Never.
I do want to say when they play this video back as Jake Paul has his world championship belt around his waist.
He can have fun now by winning his little shit. He'll never be a world champion. Never. You can never.
You can at least tell everybody you weren't in your right frame of mind when you made that claim. That's safe.
Yeah, I can at least.
Look, we live in a world without justice. He will legitimately fight, and he will win a title. That's just what's going to happen.
You think he'll win a world championship?
Yeah. Look, we live in a world without justice. Yes. The bad guys win. Win.
Yeah, he might even buy the frickin' World Boxing Championship so he can book himself in a favorable match.
No.
That's what I think too.
All he needs to do is challenge for the title when he's got a champion in place that was a fluke win or a guy that's on his way out.
I'm going to turn it up.
He comes in and sweeps it up. So Jake's gloating about hitting him with a knockout. They're calling it a knockdown, but it's a knockout, right? Oh.
That is a solid punch.
Yeah, Tyron got a knock and drop. Went down flat. Jake's gloating about having the most unprecedented.
It doesn't
year,
matter.
And he's the
Enter
most
the real ranks. Enter the real ranks of boxing.
He called himself the most valuable boxer in this sport.
Let him enter the ranks of the most valuable boxers. He will lose.
No, if there is one boxer, there's one boxer that can do what Jake Paul does right now with this much future ahead of him. Tell me who. Jake Paul's calling for anyone, anytime, any place.
He'll get his ass handed to him.
All right. Yeah. Darth Duke says he hasn't fought anybody worth enough to get a title shot. Well, that's obviously true. But this is the thing. We're seeing his career the way you've seen every other boxer's career. These fights they had were not televised. They were not pay-per-view. They were a different level. We're seeing the same fights every other world champion has ever had, but on a world stage. This is unprecedented territory, and anything that happens from here on out will be carefully calculated by some of the greatest fighting minds in the world who are behind Jake Paul and are pushing the train that is the Jake Paul boxing career.
It's good. Like he approaches it with very solid form. And then I mean, that is solid boxing knowledge right there.
Hyperbolic Strand says this is scripted. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Tyron Woodley had his hands up and literally dropped his hand to get socked in the face and knocked out. He opened his guard to get knocked out. They just called it an
Who's
NFT
that beautiful
KO.
woman right there?
That's Logan Paul in a wig. Is that Ryder Strong? Oh,
Is this his
baby
son?
Jake Paul is here. That's baby Jake. That's mini Jake Paul. That's a little kid that Jake Paul bought. The unofficial scoring is Paul 48, Tyron Woodley 47, but there was a knockout, so he's the score. This girl went to go hug Jake Paul, and Jake Paul just pushed her out of the way mid hug. He didn't even let her hug him. He just moved her. That was something. I hope Tyron Woodley got a lot of money. Now he kissed her. He's no longer pushing her away. He's kissing her now. Tyron Woodley left the ring. He's not even going to stick around to get the call. He's done. And there definitely was a grimace there.
He was about to go to the body
before he got knocked out, but it is what it is, right? Maybe he didn't see Jake Paul's swing because his vision was covered, and he put his one arm down for no good reason.
Yeah, he dropped his guard for sure.
I need you to get your left jab going, Papa. Get your left jab going. So we can turn the volume down on this because they're just going back to the earlier rounds of the fight. No real news here.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's for those of you watching at home, Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley. Check out that knockout punch. Tyron gave him an open window to knock him out, whether he did it consciously or not.
Oh,
that was an open door invitation to get knocked the fuck out. They said an NFT KO. This was knocked fuck the knockout.
And you know what? That NFT KO, if it was anybody but Mauro Ranallo, I would not like it. But that's part of Mauro's
right?
charm.
I know,
he made it work.
Mauro made it work with a slight hint of cringe. It was like the cringe flavored LaCroix.
That's fine.
It works, but there was a hint of cringe.
I mean, of course there is, but it's like, it's fine. I love him.
Of course. I wasn't mad at him.
I love him.
I repeated the line.
Yeah, me too.
Without mocking it. Did you turn the volume off on the fight?
I'm trying. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the goal. We have gone through this crazy fight. We had a wonderful
Holy shit.
Storybook ending. Jake Paul was the decided victor tonight. Asterios is very mad. He wanted to see
I hate this.
He wanted to see Paul to the wall.
I wanted to see justice. Something I will never see. I was so close to hanging up immediately. I was so close to just being like, I hate that. But it's like, no, I'm a professional. I'll be here till we close the show, which is hopefully soon, so I can go scream into a pillow. I am so upset.
Yeah, you're going to have to hit that pillow with some screams.
Yeah. Billy, I got to say, you're showing a lot of heart. Good man. I would not be... you wouldn't see me for a long time. So good for you. And something else we may not be seeing for a long time is justice.
Not justice.
Because Jake and Logan Paul continue to make a mockery of the sport I love. Oh, I love boxing so much. Oh, I love the sweet science. Oh, with their heel antics. This is terrible. I hate that it's entertaining. I hate that they're good at this. I hate that they're good at booking. They're good at booking. Just like Ben may not be good at keeping his lunch down. The Pauls are good at booking.
He had a bad burrito or something earlier. It's just not sitting well. So
Those
he's got
baby-sized burritos.
He's
big.
a little gassy.
That's okay. Look,
Yeah.
you know what, Ben? I feel like throwing up too. Ben.
Yeah.
I'm barely keeping it down myself, Ben.
Ben's not sitting well with this outcome of tonight's fight.
Well, who is? Yeah. Look, I gotta go and pray to the porcelain gods too. Oh, there's one more. What is this?
Tyron Woodley in the 6th. My ass goes down. Damn. He was down in the 8th, right? That was the 8th round.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the reference. Oh,
sorry.
I mean, look, I'm not some sort of humongous. What is it? I'm not like I don't know everything about Pulp Fiction, but I do know everything about Injustice. I've gotten I've got an education, a front row seat tonight, scoring extra credit, and having my time stolen. I didn't even pay for this. Ben did, and yet I feel even more ripped off.
Well, Asterios, I will say
drunk.
this.
Yeah,
I will say this. I loved hanging with you tonight.
Look, silver lining. It was nice to spend a couple hours with my boys. This was a lot of fun.
I think we had some deep cut conversations tonight. Yeah. I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Ben, I think that we set out to do tonight. We might as well call it a show. Let's wrap it up. Drunken Peasants fans, thank you again. We'll see you again soon. Asterios, love you. Follow Asterios. Go to his Patreon. Do all the good stuff. Have a good night.